What the f?
Gosh, I love that intro. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here, whether you are live or joining us on some form of a rewatch. We appreciate your presence, whether it is your first time around, which, we've been doing this for 5 years now, believe it or not. So if it is your first time, then congratulations for finally finding us. If you are a returning viewer, then we thank you so much for tolerating us for year after year after year, and yet again for year number 5. We could not be more excited to be here and to be doing this for you. Welcome to the Rubber Duckies, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that need a proper introduction, this is a film and TV award show, but specifically, obviously, here on YouTube live. And what makes this better than any other award show in particular? Well, it's the fact that the winners are chosen by all of you that are watching right now. So thank you for those of you that have participated in choosing those winners. We can't wait to see who you picked. And when I say we, it's because it's not just me clearly doing this. I'm not the Cinema Squad. We got some members to be bringing out here, everybody. So let's get started with one of my favorite brethren. He is the gentleman that happened to bring us together in the first place. You can kind of call him like the Nick Fury of the Cinema Squad. Forgive me for my dorky references, right? Because he kind of like assembled us Avengers together. This happens to be Mr. Sean Jackson from Lost in the Reel. Come on in.
Jace, hello. How you doing?
Oh, absolutely spectacular, especially now that I got more people on the screen with me. Man, how are you?
I am so excited for today. I am excited to talk about these movies and television shows that everyone has chosen to be the winners. We have a lot of great choices this year, I feel like.
I can't agree more. This is one of those where I feel like the longer the year went on, the more, this I guess could be said about any year, but I was able to appreciate so much more as far as what was brought to the table. There was a lot of good selections, and I myself had a very hard time making some of our decisions when it came time to voting. So did you also have a hard time voting?
It was impossible, especially like Best Picture. I was like, there's 6 of these movies that I would choose as the best film of the year. It was so hard. So I'm curious to see what everyone voted for.
That is a severe and massive understatement. I couldn't agree more. Well, let's go ahead and see how curious our other folks are that are part of the squad. Let's go ahead and bring on in someone who now, as far as we can call a man, but also daddy of movies, because he's got as far as a young that is growing up nice and adorably here. John from Man of Movies.
What is up, guys? I am indeed a man of movies. Like Jay said, I'm also a daddy of movies. But to you guys, I can be a zaddy of movies. You know what I mean?
I love it.
You go zaddy. I'm so excited to be here, guys. Honestly, the fact that we are here for the 5th annual Rubber Duckies is insane to me. It's not a matter of like, oh, I never thought we would get here. It's not that. It's just the fact that we're here 5 years in. The fact that we can look back and have like a whole hall of fame of best picture winners, best director winners, that we have enough information that I'm able to get trends. If you haven't, check out the nomination stream from a few months back, and we have trends now. And this is just another stepping stone of, are the trends going to stay? You know, I'm excited overall. I also agree. I thought voting was very hard for me as well. Like I would vote for a certain movie for best picture, and then I'd look back and go, wait a second, but why am I not voting for that movie's director or that movie's screenplay? Should I do that? Let me switch my votes. Wait a second, maybe that's not my favorite movie. Let me double check. It was a great year for film. I'm just really excited to be here with you guys. I'm really excited to see what shocks, what twists we have, and what jokes we have.
That's true too. Always some good jokes.
Always some good jokes. Like, for example, Marty Supreme, right? The promotion for Marty Supreme was this orange ball.
Oh.
And they just threw it out the window. Quite literally.
Unbelievable.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Well, let's see. So as far as we got, again, a couple more people to bring on in here. To be fair, I know we always acknowledge you as far as the daddy movies, and I only do that, by the way, because we experienced that with you, right? But it's not unfair to say that there's not other dads in here. So we got the dad all the way from Fever Dreamland Theater, Anthony.
Hey, what's up? Oh my goodness. Hey, wait a minute. What's going on with the dress code today? Look at this. You know what though? This is the cool award show. We don't need to like adhere to some strict dress code. We do what we want. We do what we want.
There you go. I like that, Anthony.
There will be proper repercussions offline, right? When they're
that there will be no seriousness. Oh, but guys, it's awesome to see you all here. I am so happy to be here. I have been, since we said goodbye at Rubber Duckies 4, I have been looking forward to Rubber Duckies 5. 5 years, that's like 300 years in internet time.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, I can't wait to see what everybody voted for, and just happy to be here, man. I am hyped.
I love it. I love it. Is your background from one battle after another?
It is, yes. One battle after another.
Okay.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite movies. One battle another. One battle after another. I'm not referring. I'm not referring to my marriage. I'm talking about the movie. The movie, which
is based on your marriage.
Oh my goodness. Well, now that we've got at least 4 out of the 5 of us, let's go ahead and get, last but not least, the man operating as far as all of this in the background, and also as we kindly refer to as the sexiest man on YouTube, the Upside Dan.
Hey, I'm so happy to be here. This is like, this and the Oscars are like my Super Bowl. Yeah,
a mixture.
So yes. Except I actually know the winners.
Yes, that's true. All of us don't know except Dan.
Yeah. Dan, did you appreciate my Marty Supreme joke?
I did, and then I was like,
yes, thank you. You got it.
I have the Marty Supreme popcorn bucket right there, and I should have bought
it
out. Believe it or not, there is a One Battle After Another popcorn bucket, but it's a life-size replica of the hills that they raise up and down, so I couldn't get it. It's too big.
Nowhere to put that one, huh?
No.
Also, something tells me maybe it didn't have an open like orifice type of thing, for you to mess around with.
Not like the Dune one. Yeah, no.
No, I know, right?
This year. Dune's coming out this year. So next year, Dan.
Yes.
Ooh. What are they going to possibly put out to top that popcorn bucket, though?
A bigger sandworm. A tighter sandworm.
A Magnum sandworm.
Oh.
Well, already getting into some heated territory there, it sounds like. No, but all right, it is great to have the entirety of the squad up on the screen here. Guys, seriously, I know we've already mentioned it so much, but I can't state enough as far as we're ridiculously excited to get this going. And so I think it is only fair to go ahead and actually get this ball rolling here. Let the viewers that have come to see this actually see the show taking place. There were some very final messages, I believe, to just make sure as we get the ball rolling, as far as like comments coming through and everything. So did we want to direct the attention to something else before I start announcing the categories and whatnot?
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, guys. So obviously, you're watching this on the Cinema Squad YouTube channel. You might not actually, because we are simul streaming on Lost in the Reel as well. So if you're there and you're not subscribed, subscribe to Sean at Lost in the Reel. But obviously, we want you to subscribe to the Cinema Squad YouTube channel. The link is in the description. But also, you're here already. Just press subscribe and that notification bell. That would be great.
Yeah, come on, be great.
Be great.
Yep.
Now, when it comes to comments, here's the thing. It's going to be a lot of comments, and we don't have all the time in the world. We love the fact that you guys are commenting. If you want, please talk amongst yourselves in the comments section. And every now and then, we'll go to the comments section. We'll show your comment. We'll talk about it. We'll say something about it. But there's just not 100% chance we'll touch it. We appreciate your comment. But if you want your comment read out loud, we are taking super chats, and that's why I mentioned that we are simul streaming on Sean's Lost in the Reel channel, because that is where the super chats can be accepted. We can't accept it yet in the Cinema Squad channel, but Lost in the Reel we can. So if you want your comment read out loud, please send us a super chat. Not obligated, of course, but we'd appreciate it nonetheless. And now back, now back to your host.
Damn,
I gotta
that's
say
a
damn
man.
first.
My gosh, who is that?
You know what? That's a zaddy.
That is a zaddy.
Can you see me blushing, or is the filter taking it away? No, I appreciate it. You guys are too kind. And yes, obviously, right, everybody, keep the lively commentary coming because we love to see it. We appreciate as far as you adding into the entirety of what this is, what helps make the show what it is. So to go ahead and get us started, oh my gosh, what perfect timing with the banner there. You know, guys, one of the best things to go ahead and just enjoy the mind-numbingness of movies is some popcorn.
Ooh.
Is it
Some
the
good old
Dune popcorn bucket, Jace? Is it the Dune popcorn bucket?
I mean, there might be one or two next to me for sure. For
One or two.
one for popcorn and the other one's also for popcorn. Don't worry. All right. Now, with that being said,
Popping something.
want to go ahead and obviously,
Is it buttered? No.
of course, Anthony,
It better be butter.
proper lubrication is important in all circumstances. Okay. Don't anyone let you tell you otherwise. All right. Now, with that, we want to go ahead and, as we get this first category announced, if you couldn't tell by the cheesy introduction there, we're getting into the best popcorn flick of 2025. The first category up for the Rubber Duckies 5th annual year here. We want to go ahead and let you share your predictions within the chat. That's why we wanted to remind you kindly of what all of those nominees are. So we got, right, Fantastic Four, Predator Badlands, Superman, Thunderbolts, or Wake Up Dead Man. Lots of mans in there, I feel like. No? Or just the two? Hold on. No, as I'm reading it back, just the two. Regardless, did you guys want to discuss what your predictions were before we get on into this mess?
Ooh.
Yeah, let's get into that.
We're bringing it back to the first Rubber Duckies. We haven't done this since the first Rubber Duckies.
I know.
Right on.
Yeah,
I got to make sure I stop myself.
I just hope that it's Predator Badlands. That's all.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies of the year. I hope that it wins, but I don't know if it will. I think it could be Thunderbolts.
Okay.
Wake Up Dead Man is good, but you know what? I think I'm going to go with Mr. Davian Freedom, who says, please let it be Thunderbolts. I'm going with that.
I'm going with John. I think I'm hoping / thinking it will be some Thunderbolts here.
I'd like to see Thunderbolts get it. I think Predator's gonna get it. I feel like
I hope
that's
so.
I can see people voting for, but we'll see. It's always interesting. All right.
Dan, what about yourself, man? Come on.
Oh,
Just act like you don't know for a second.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I predict one of the 5 nominees will win.
Smart man.
Wait, how about this? Maybe this is more fair. Dan, would you at least be able to say who you voted for instead of saying who the winner is for sure? Because that may or may not line up.
I voted for, along with Nassim, I voted for wrong one. I voted for Thunderbolts.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So it seems like it's a pretty heavy mixture here between at least what we're talking about right now between Thunderbolts and Predator.
I know, like the chat seems pretty divided. Like everyone's throwing out different
and
ones.
everyone's sure about their pig, which I love.
I know.
Oh, of course, right? You got to exude that confidence with it.
Yes.
That is jumping.
Thank you so much, Gogi. Badlands.
Thank you so much, everyone in the chat, for being here. Awesome. Love you guys. Wow.
Yeah. Love you guys.
Let's do it. I'm
what helps makes it a show. If it wasn't for all of you, we would just be 5 dudes on a screen talking to each other, and that's definitely we appreciate the fact that's not the case. So now that we've got some good old predictions, right? I think maybe it's just about time to go ahead, and I just can't help myself, right? It's like a kid at Christmas morning. It's like, all right, I'm guessing what the present is. Let me just open it already. So we got Best Popcorn Flick, everybody, being announced to us by Struggle Reviews TV.
Yes, and I just want to reiterate that all links to all our wonderful presenters will be in the description box. So definitely go check them out. They're great presenters, great videos this year. I'm very excited for you guys to see who won, because I think we're up for a big surprise. Even though we're not doing biggest surprise, I think this one's going to be a surprise.
Hmm. I'm nervous now.
Here we have Popcorn Flick.
That's what we need! Sorry, man, all the time. Damn, this is some scary shit. I know you better get out of my face. Out of my face. Out of my face. This is on me up in here. You handle that. Will you shut the fuck up? This movie is good. Hey, baby. You came back just in time. She's about to get it on with Shakespeare. He found out she's a girl. Up. Yeah, I got you. I got you on camera. You on candid camera now. You ain't know that. Hello? Hey, girl. I'm in the movie. Shakespeare, love. Oh, you lying.
And the nominees for Best Popcorn Flick are and the winner is Wake Up Dead Man, A Knives Out Mystery.
Wow. Randy got it right. What? Wow.
Oh, Dan, when you said surprise, was it because there was a Netflix thing? I'm just curious.
Yeah, because like superhero films are such popcorn.
Okay,
flicks.
fair, yeah.
And this is the one not like comic book or action packed. Superhero flick.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome, though. I love that movie.
Yeah, it's an excellent movie. I'm glad to see it get the win. It is a surprise. Wow, very unpredictable.
Yes,
to start.
Probably a bigger surprise than biggest surprise will be.
Probably true.
That's what it felt like we started with, honestly.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I love, as far as Jonathan, you have I feel like we shared a similar reaction. Your face is what I was feeling. All right, so I got to toss it to you. Obviously, we're all pretty shocked, but what are you thinking, man? Did you expect this at all?
No. No. I didn't at all. And listen, I really liked Wake Up Dead Man. It's high up there for me, for sure. I think there's only 3 Knives Out movies. It's either number 2 or number 1. It's that good of a movie. I really, really think it's a good movie. But the superhero movies always win this category. And even though this is the third year we get popcorn flick, this did replace superhero movie.
True.
So little bit of a fun fact here, and not including superhero movies, every winner of Popcorn Flick has been a superhero movie. The first year was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and last year it was Deadpool and Wolverine. So for 4 or 5 years, superhero movies have been dominating this specific category. This is the first time ever that a non-superhero movie has gotten the award, and I'm happy. I'm
all for it.
I wasn't expecting it. Totally deserving. I love Wake Up Dead Man.
And you know what, dude? That's saying a lot because there were three. There was three superhero movies, so it's not even like the odds were against that happening. But here we are.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
And honestly, even being an enormous superhero advocate, I can easily say though, because of the quality of superhero films, and that's not to say there weren't some good ones. Okay, like they're really decent ones, I would say. But that makes me not as much surprised that something else could top a superhero film in that category. And that's crazy to think that that's the first year this happened.
Yeah.
It took 5 years, but someone finally triumphed superhero films. All right. Fair enough.
If anything, it was going to be a Knives Out mystery,
I guess, or according to everybody, Predator, apparently, But,
no, Predator.
Which does lead me to think, so since we were so back and forth, right, and seemed to be so divided, but specifically between those two, and no one really guessed, or at least maybe there was someone. I think 1 or 2 comments came in if I saw about Wake Up Dead Man. Dan, I believe you'd mentioned you have the results of all this. So I'm super curious as far as how close was this really? Was it a landslide? Was it a few votes away?
Let's see for best popcorn flick.
Wow.
Yes.
Close.
Dang, okay.
We had a lot of
And the Fantastic Four was second, huh?
No, that was third.
Oh, Superman.
Superman was second.
Superman was second.
Superman
Okay.
second.
Thunderbolts is last.
I know.
Dang.
Wow.
That is surprising and also kind of disappointing there. And then I'm surprised Predator's in fourth.
I know. Wow.
Yeah,
That's not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I honestly thought Wake Up Dead Man was going to be 5th place.
That's why this is a surprise. It really is. And it's not even an insult to the movie. The movie's awesome, but for popcorn, it's a surprise.
But honestly, this is the stuff that I love. Like when we're really genuinely shocked by what the people voted for. And I don't know. I think it's a deserving win.
Oh,
yes, definitely.
That's what I was happy about, is really any of the ones that could have won in this category would have been like, fair. I'm not really against that. You know what I mean? That made it a lot nicer as far as going into the voting. There's sometimes where there's one that you just desperately really want to win, or dare I say maybe where you're like, oh, please don't let something like this get through. But for this one, happy to see anybody take it. What a pleasant surprise to get us started. That is for sure. Only curious at this point is an understatement as far as where it goes from here, because now I wouldn't really know how to predict as far as too much moving forward, but we can't say too much with just one category, right? It's not like we can predict the whole show based off of that. Nonetheless, when it comes to predictions, you guys want to go ahead and start sharing predictions for this?
We're here already. Okay.
Yeah, let's see. Right. So biggest surprise. Right. Once again, everybody, feel free to go ahead and share those predictions down in the comments there. As a reminder, the nominees for this category being, I feel bad because I'm stealing the announcer's thunders when I'm saying the nominees here.
You don't need to say them.
You don't. Why don't you just?
Fair enough. All right. I guess everybody could read the screen. There you go. Right. So, but anyway, I will say this: without actually just announcing the movies, still we can announce perhaps our predictions or who we had voted for and everything. Personally speaking, I'll get mine out of the way. I think as far as biggest surprise, I am going with who I'm predicting what I think is going to win, not what my choice was. I'm predicting that K-pop is going to take this. I think it's going to dominate a lot of the categories that it happens to be in. I think it surprised a lot of people. I don't think at first glance when you hear about that film, too many people would be like, that's my cup of tea. But then you watch it and you kind of feel differently about it because it's very well executed. So I wouldn't be too shocked if that happened to take it. Side note, though, real quick, I would love to see Bob Trevino take it just because that was my personal selection. Sean, what about you?
Ooh, okay. I would love to see The Housemaid take that. Personally, that was my biggest surprise of the year. I thought that film was going to be trash, and it was so much fun. It is kind of trashy, but like
It was
in a really good way.
fun, trashy. Yeah.
Exactly. So I would love to see that win, but I also agree with you, Jason. I think it's going to be K-pop Demon Hunters. That surprised everybody this year.
I know. I think that was like the one that nobody saw coming as far as to be as big of a hit as it is. Anthony, what about you?
I think pretty much like you, dude. Copy paste. K-pop will probably take it. I'd like to see Bob Trevino take it though for a category like this. I think that would be good. It could be fun to see Housemaid win it though. That could be interesting. That was like that was pretty out there. That movie, but I'm not too sure. I'm gonna say K-pop. I'm gonna say that for the win.
For sure. And John, you rounded it out. We doing K-pop all the way through?
For sure, bro. It's got to be K-pop Demon Hunters, man. I'm gonna be honest. And then seeing Thunderbolts in the mix as well. I'm just gonna say it. I think Thunderbolts is gonna be 4th or 5th place. Because I thought it was gonna be so strong in the last category. I don't even think this is its strongest category. So because of that, I think I see Thunderbolts really low. Definitely, I'm going for K-pop Demon Hunters, and I'm gonna say something just to stir the pot. Can I stir the pot a little bit?
Yeah.
I didn't mention this. I didn't mention a lot of stuff during our nominations phase because I don't want to influence anybody really. But now that everything is said and done, I am going to stir the pot, guys. For those of you who don't know, I actually don't care about Bob Trevino. I'm sorry. I don't want to see that movie win.
If I could punch you through the screen, I would.
Was not expecting that at all.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Brandon, I saw that. Brandon. You actually might be right. Yeah.
Well, let's see. And then just for again
David.
gits and shiggles, Dan, did you want to just say who you voted for?
I voted for so my hope is Thunderbolts. I don't, because I just love that film, but I like K-pop was really the surprise of the year for me and for like everyone. And so I believed, okay, before voting got in, I thought K-pop would probably take it. So yeah.
Well, all right, let's see if this is absolutely correct or not. All right, I watch it just not be K-pop at this point after everything we just said. But okay, so we got biggest surprise, everybody, that is being announced to us by Luke Heerfield.
Jesus Christ, I scared myself. Hey up everyone, it's me, your boy Luke Heerfield, talking all things movies, TV and popcorn culture. Sorry if I startled any of you guys at home, but I'm here to present the award for biggest surprise, so I thought it was very fitting to try see if I can surprise any of you guys at home. So yeah, there's method to my madness. But before I announce the nominees for biggest surprise, I just want to say a massive thank you to the Cinema Squad for having me back once again to present one of the categories this year, despite my less than exceptional production values. Like some of these other presenters are putting me to shame. But yeah, biggest cinematic surprise. I mean, we all love it when a film seemingly comes out of nowhere and ends up being a huge crowd-pleasing success. But yeah, here are the nominees for the biggest surprise of 2025. Bob Trevino likes it. The Housemaid. K-pop Demon Hunters. Roofman. And Thunderbolts. Some absolute bangers in there, but I hold in my hand the envelope. And the rubber ducky for biggest surprise of 2025 goes to... Well, it should come as no surprise, really. It's K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yep.
No surprise there.
Nope, and absolutely right. Just
No.
nothing to say. Right, so next category, everybody. No, I'm just joking. But congratulations to K-pop. Thank you again to Luke. And also, I apologize because thank you again so much to Struggle Reviews TV before that, too. That was such an amazing as far
Oh
as
my
video
God.
before that
Both
was.
of these videos have been amazing.
Yes.
Yes,
It's
and
perfect
Luke-
because we have a new Scream movie coming out and a new Scary movie coming out this year.
Yes.
Yes,
True.
exactly. And I was gonna just say, Luke, don't you dare worry about your production value, my guy. We'd appreciate as far as your presence within the show, and you just go ahead and just being an announcer / presenter for us in general, right? So thank you kindly.
Yeah. Plus, I gotta agree with Brandon. Like, yeah, that movie was iconic.
It really is.
Yeah. No, 100%. 100%. Let's see. So with this one, although it may not be as much, hey, did you see that? Although it may not be as much of a surprise necessarily to all of us, right? This is something where, do you think that this deserves, this is the only thing I'll try to say, like, conversation wise, and I know this may come up a couple of times because the movie may come up a couple of times. They have like talked about there being like, sequels and kind of different stuff or whatever. Do you think this really needs to turn into a whole cinematic universe here, or should it be one of those things that they kind of just leave alone?
We have no choice in the matter. Netflix is going to milk this mother for all it's worth.
Oh, I know. I was, instead of seeing if they're going to do it or not, do you think they can do it successfully? It seemed like this more so was cobbled together last piece. Like, I hear that the K-pop element wasn't even thrown in until the very last moment.
Oh, wow. No, that
Yeah, like they had the whole movie made, apparently, I guess. And then at the last second, the woman who created it was just like, you know what? Some K-pop could fit in here. And I guess that just took it to a whole nother level there. But nonetheless,
I will say that I think they're making a mistake waiting until 2029 or whatever they're waiting until for the sequel. That should be when like the third one comes out.
I mean, it takes a long time to animate a movie, though.
Yeah.
Like they don't. I'm sure they want to get it out as quick as possible. It's just like how long it's going to take. But I also appreciate taking time to like organically come up with something that's actually not just going to be a cash grab.
I was going to say, actually, I think that's going to work in this case's favor, right? So with me bringing up about how certain things came together last moment, if you're going to continue stuff, then you might as well make sure that you are taking your time to make it a proper continuation, as opposed to just like, hey, here's some more product for the sake of having more product. So
who needs to silence their cell phone?
That was not me.
I think
Anthony.
Maybe it was worse. Maybe it was one of the worst
battle after another with this guy.
No, I think it was the black phone 2. The black phone 2.
Oh no, dude! You getting a call from the grabber? That's the worst. That's the worst. Might even be worse than as far as asking for what's your favorite scary movie.
If I can, like, I really think that the K-pop Demon Hunters universe needs more movies. First off, I love K-pop Demon Hunters. Also high up there for me. I think it is my favorite animated film of the year. But one of my cons, which maybe in the long run I can forgive, is I wanted more from that lore, more from that world.
Yeah.
And if
Which
we're going to get
more
more
in more installments. So
right, exactly. With more installments, I'll be okay.
If they can make another song bang as hard as Golden, I cannot wait.
That's going to be,
That is what's, I feel like, going to be just as tough, is coming up with a story that's just as compelling, and then the music to complement it that is just as catchy. It's not the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
But some tells me, right, if they are taking their time with it, got good creative minds, perhaps similar people that worked on the first one, obviously, then should be looking at some good stuff that they're pumping out there. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But I agree, John. I think that the lore behind all that stuff it was very interesting. Like, it was something that even if there was no music, I give them credit that in itself was interesting enough. Obviously, the music just takes it to a different level there.
Right.
Well, although that in itself was not necessarily a movie that was hidden by any stretch of the imagination, right? That kind of got out there more than other things. There are absolutely some movies that are hidden gems, as we would call them. So this particular category, Oh my gosh! Dang it! And I was so happy about that transition too. Shoot, I was so prepared for the
hidden
result from the moment we announced it. But go ahead, Dan. Forgive me. Head on over the results.
Here is the results for biggest surprise.
Oh, yep.
Bro.
Yep. It ran away with that.
At least Thunderbolts got 3.
Third place. Okay.
I was gonna say
the housemaid got second place.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Roof, man.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, and poor Bob Trevino likes it. Oh,
I think some of these, it's just a matter of people not seeing it, and in which case not being able to appreciate it, and that might be why it didn't get the votes.
Anthony, that's probably something that is a very solid point that could apply to like any category. Honestly, is very well said. Just I think a lot of this may boil down to sometimes people just not having certain films. So that's definitely as far as fair to bring up there, right? Just maybe things haven't been seen, and that's why they didn't get all the votes. But nonetheless, I think that was definitely as far as a landslide we were all predicting, right? For sure. So can't say there was too many surprises. Always cool to see the results, nonetheless, though. But we got some good old predictions we can now share for the next category. That now to jump backwards somehow to as far as that transition that existed there. Hidden gems, everybody, right? So again, some films that perhaps you haven't heard about, and this actually ties perfectly to what was just being said. Like maybe some films haven't been seen, that's why they're not getting as many votes. Well, I want to point this out for this category. If perhaps you didn't know who to vote for, or maybe there's only one of the movies that you've seen here or something like that, I always like to point out that maybe this was something that you couldn't partake in within the voting side of stuff, but you should still view these movies. There's a reason that they made it to the final 5 of our nominations, and could not recommend all of them enough. Nonetheless, to start off our predictions, if I may, I'm going to say that the best hidden gem is Twinless.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope so.
It's either that or Bob Trevino.
I could see Better Man winning this one, to be honest. I think that could be the dark horse of this whole thing, and Better Man wins. I can see that.
Possibly. Jonathan,
There
I
are
know
a
that
lot of lovers of that film out there. Like, I mean, Sin is like the leader of the Better Man cult. So
it seems like it for sure, man. Yeah, I love as far as the enthusiasm she shares for that film.
Yeah.
Jonathan, with you not being as much of a fan of Bob Trevino per se, so I guess that wouldn't be in your picks. Did you also like Twinless, or do you think that could take it here, or you think it's some other thing in particular?
I did like Twinless. I did. I liked it better than Bob Trevino for sure. I do want it to be Twinless. Well, low key. Let's be honest here. I think I want it to be Splitsville, but I don't think anybody saw that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, if you haven't seen Splitsville, please see that movie.
Yeah, it's great. That was my vote. But it's got to be Twinless, right? And if it's not, then I'm also kind of giving the dark horse to Better Man.
There's a lot of picks for Better Man in that chat right now.
Yeah,
Yes.
see a lot of love for Better Man popping up right now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Anthony, are you also a Better Man lover?
Oh,
Anthony, are you muted?
Sorry.
come on, Anthony, you got to be a better man. Come on.
This is your Better Man. I would go with Twinless on this, but I'd like to see Bob Trevino get it again. This is its second chance, and I guess last chance, right? Oh no, wait.
We got Barbie Ferreira and Best Picture.
All right.
Right.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna say Twinless. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
All right, and then Dan, who'd you vote for?
Twinless, yeah, and that was my hope. Although I gotta say with John, Splitsville also is a really good one. I mean, all these, I liked all these. But yeah, Splitsville, definitely go check that out. But Twinless is my vote.
All right. Well, seems like we're relatively unanimously going towards Twinless overall more than anything else. So let's see. And all right, now that we got some predictions out of the way, and as far as thank you for all the predictions coming through in the chat there, let's go ahead and get our best hidden gem announced to us by Real Talk with Ryan.
Hello everyone, hello panel, hello audience. My name is Ryan and I'm from the channel Real Talk with Ryan, and I'm proud to announce an award for the 5th Annual Rubber Ducky Awards ceremony for Best Hidden Gem Film of 2025. And the nominees are Better Man, Bob Trevino Likes It, Freaky Tales, Splitsville, and finally, Twinless. And the winner is, get the drum roll going, get your guesses in. Twinless.
Oh,
Whoa!
I love the Terrifier shirt. I love the Terrifier shirt. Just wanted to say that he was rocking.
yeah, that was a great shirt.
Yes, that was cool.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
But cool.
Yes, and Ryan, thank you kindly for bringing that to us, man. Thank you. Okay, hold on. I just at least want to say that wanted that to win. Wasn't actually fully expecting it to. Like, I kind of was preparing myself for disappointment on that one. Dan, when you first found out and got the clip and everything, did you feel like this was something that you were just as kind of shocked as the rest of us, or pleased with the fact that we were right? I don't know. How do you feel?
I was pleased. I didn't know about this. Yeah, this one was kind of hard because I thought I could see a couple of these winning. I like Bob Trevino or Twinless, and basically, and yeah, no, I was pleasantly surprised, and just I was just over the moon because I love Twinless, and yeah, no, that's it.
Fair enough. Also, guys, we're 2 for 3 so far as like our predictions within.
We are, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I never would have guessed the first one.
Same.
That was not happening. But I'm just so happy that Twinless won, obviously, from my reaction. It is my favorite film of 2025. So just to see it win something.
Clip. Oh, man. Hopefully those as far as were some good ones. The trailers, man, thankfully pick out as far as some really good stuff there. And I'm so glad that you got to this comment. I'm sorry. I was really hoping this one came up on the screen. It's wild. I was seeing Chimp was so famous in the UK and we barely know about it in the US. Yeah, right? Isn't that just nuts?
I love that comment.
Yeah, so absolutely right. Splitsville was a blast. I feel like this is one where I couldn't actually be more curious to see the results for this one in particular, just because I'm curious. I think this will determine to see who has seen stuff. So can we go ahead and just throw it over to that and kind of discuss this? Yeah.
Let's see. Best hidden gem.
All
okay.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, so Twinless.
That's pretty dominating.
Better Man was close.
Yes, it
Better
was.
Man, yes.
Yeah, I would hope for everybody that was giving the love to Better Man in the chat, don't be too disappointed. Clearly, it was pretty darn close there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Splitsville was last.
Would you say Better Man did better than expected?
Don't
Sorry, man. Bad jokes.
I gotta say, with Freaky Tales, I still got to check that one out in particular, right? So I got to get around to some of these hidden gems. Well, that's actually the only one, but still, thought it was hilarious. I was just like, man, Pedro Pascal, he's still everywhere, right?
He's still everywhere, and I'm okay with it.
It's and it's funny because like I still enjoy him myself too. I think that I still think they should have maybe had someone else, Mr. Fantastic, but he did a good job. I
mean, Pedro Pascal was even in the halftime show at the Super Bowl. Like,
yes,
he's literally everywhere.
Seriously. What I was going to bring up isn't it hilarious how like you go from this point in your career, and it seems like he's not the only one this has happened to, where you kind of get recognized, people really like you. They're like, man, I'd like to see that person in more stuff. And then he does start popping up in more stuff, and everyone's like, I hate how he's in everything. Stop it.
No one's ever happy.
Nobody's ever happy. Exactly. Well, hopefully, though, we were happy with those selections and those picks that were made, especially because, right, it was, if you have anybody to blame, I guess as funny as this may sound, it's yourselves.
Wow.
Yeah, man. If I can go back, I remember the one Rubber Duckies year when the Menu won Screenplay.
Yes.
And the chat was cooking it. And I said, well, no pun intended. No pun intended. The chat was cooking it. And I was like, what are y'all so mad about? You voted for
I was
it.
shocked.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's, if anything, hopefully this just provokes people to get more voting out there, right? Like spread the word even more, and hopefully, right, more people that share your opinions will go ahead and speak up as well and get the people that you wanted to be winning. I always worry that we're going to get to a point where it'll be big enough to where somebody just creates a bunch of like bot accounts to vote like an absurd amount of times and then just create some wild choices. And maybe that wasn't going to happen until I just said that right now, but
yeah, don't even throw that out in the universe.
Hey, edit that out. And make sure you edit that out. But also, that'd be pretty cool if we got that big to where that was even a thing.
Yes.
With that being said, I would think that it's proper to get into some predictions of the next category that is up. So, okay, everybody, with this next category, we got as listed on the screen for us the best horror film. And man, this is one I've really been looking forward to for the past couple of years in a row, because I just really feel like, I don't know if it's just maybe I didn't see as much horror in years prior to be able to feel like how I feel now, but I think that there's been so much creativity within horror within the past couple of years, right? Not everything is knocking it out of the box. Not everything does a phenomenal job, but as far as just creative, unique ideas where I can watch it and say, I've never seen something like that. I can't compare it to anything, right? I just personally think I've seen a lot of good, unique stuff like that. So with all of that, I think a lot of these fall into those categories. Of course, you can't say that for everything. You got things like Frankenstein, which is based off a story that's existed for, longer than any of us have lived. But with that being said, I personally predict I'm going towards Weapons. I think that Sinners may get like the popularity side of the vote here, so that more people have seen that and they may just lean towards it. I myself, though, think that Weapons, as far as horror goes, is the one that's perhaps like kind of better, dare I say, and I'm going to predict Weapons. Oh, all right, but we got, as far as immediately, some Sinners love. Now, right, I'm just going to say, I wouldn't be shocked if Sinners took it.
I mean, I definitely feel like I'm on this train. I think Sinners is going to win everything that it's nominated for. I just have this feeling, so I will not be surprised. I would love to see Weapons win something, though, because I truly think that film is incredible.
Yeah.
So if anything, I think Weapons does have a chance here. It's the dark horse, but Sinners will probably win.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, I'm going off the trends. And every horror film that has a director nomination has won the category. And that's between Frankenstein and Sinners. And it's because of that I'm choosing Sinners.
I don't think you're wrong. I'm more so being like hopeful when I say Weapons, but that's a solid pick there. All right, Anthony, what do you think?
Same thing, hopeful for Weapons. I feel like Sinners is like the safe pick. That's the one I think that we would all like, probably, well, most of us would put our bets on. But Weapons, come, I don't know, man. This was like my favorite movie of the year for like the longest time. Give me more Witch.
Give me more Witch.
Give me more. Witch. I think we're getting a prequel anyway, so we're gonna get some.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and it would be fun to see something like Frankenstein or something like that get the nod. That was but Sinners is a masterpiece, so I'm not gonna be upset if that one takes it. It's an absolute masterpiece.
I just personally think that even for a lot of people that may have seen Frankenstein, I don't think many people view that as a horror film.
You're. So I get I know what you're getting at, Jace. I also know a certain percentage of people that say the same thing about Sinners.
Yeah, 100%, right? Even actually, we to a very slight extent, we're kind of saying like, is it really fitting in that category?
Right.
And I think by all technicalities, you'd have to say yes. But yeah, Frankenstein in particular, I feel like not anything against it at all. I think that it has very minimal qualities that are like horror genre like. But nonetheless, right, doesn't mean that I'm not trying to say it shouldn't be in this category. I just more so say for people that have seen it, I could see why they wouldn't particularly lean towards this as their choice. But Dan, that leads me to asking though, right, what was your vote for?
Yeah, this was one because Sinners and Frankenstein, like I could definitely see the not considering them because they're not like, I don't know, like they're award worthy horror. I don't want to say elevated horror, but I know why people don't count them as just plain horror. So like there's almost like two choices here. Like the actual horror one, like JC were saying, Weapons would probably win if it was just that. So yeah, no, I mean Sinners is my favorite movie of the year. Frankenstein would probably be second here. Yeah. Yeah, so this is one of my favorite categories. I love horror films, so
So it sounds like at least if we were to round out our vote as like a group, we've kind of all more so leaned towards like there's a hope for Weapons, but we are logically predicting that Sinners is going to be taking it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. At this point now, I'm just curious as far as to see how well we're going to do as we select as we continue onwards here. But, right. Well, again, we're 2 for 3 so far. Well, we're off to a pretty decent start. Knock on something though that I don't jinx us. Okay. Up next, everybody. we have Best Horror Film being presented to us by Grande's Graveyard.
Okie dokie, I believe we are all the way live. Hello and welcome to my graveyard. I am your host of the evening, the Cemetery Man from Salem, Mass. Always taking names and kicking candy ass live and in living color here with you only on the 5th annual Quack 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 Rubber Ducky Film and TV Awards Show. I am very humbled and honored to be back for my 3rd straight and the 5th annual Rubber Ducky Film and TV Awards Show. Honored as always. Now, the past couple years, I was presenting Supporting Actors Awards, but the gentlemen in the committee, the fine gentlemen in the committee, they said, Grande, we are going to hand you the torch, and now you must take it and run with it. And I don't know where I'm going with it. I may run straight into a brick wall, but I'm presenting the award this year for the best horror film of the year 2025. Yes, you, the fans, voted on 5 wonderful nominees, but there can be only one, El Champion, and it will be revealed in the envelope of secrets here tonight, only on Grande's Graveyard and only on the 5th annual Rubber Duckies Film and TV Award Show. So I'm very excited. Thank you all for voting, and thank you to the committee for having me back on and giving me a different category this year. I hope I can deliver. But here they are, ladies and gents. I'm not going to keep you in suspense anymore. It's been about a minute. Here are the nominees for the best horror film of the year 2025 and voted on by you, the fans. There was a winner. Who's it going to be? Here's the nominees. The nominees are Bring Her Back, Frankenstein, Sinners, The Ugly Stepsister, and Weapons. Yes, 5 wonderful nominees have been decided upon, but there is one El Champion, and El Champion is the winner for Best Horror Film the year 2025 here at the 5th Annual Rubber Duckies Film and TV Awards Show. Drum roll, please. Can we get a drum roll? Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. Your winner is Sinners. Yes, Sinners. Come on down and correct your golden rubber ducky filled with chocolatey goodness only here at the 5th Annual Award Show. I'm very happy for Sinners and, of course, all the other nominees. Awesome movies in and of their own right. Thank you all so much for voting, and thank you guys so much for having me back on the show. It means the world to me, so thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your evening and a great, great award show. So, everybody, thank you so much, and we will catch you next time only on the Graveyard. Too sweet peace. See y'all later, guys.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Friday, thank you so much, man. We appreciate you. That was fantastic.
So much energy.
Like,
yes. Well, other than that being
drinks,
very
man.
well done. Yeah, I love the enthusiasm there. That is so great, right, Ed? You gotta be bringing that type of energy to the table when you're doing this type of stuff. You know what I mean? Keeps everyone engaged. But that was, other than just being phenomenal, that was definitely. Now we can say 3 for 4. We are currently at, gentlemen, right? Because it seems as though we had predicted that there. And I can't say that I'm too upset or taken aback by that choice. I think it's one of those where that was just probably one of the most seen movies of the year. And I think that that's fair to say that, out of horror stuff, even though it is, as we were kind of discussing, maybe not as much horror-like as other ones, still very much a horror movie. The scary parts work really well, or, even if it doesn't actually like scare you, like going home, not being able to sleep, it's still very effective. It's just extremely well done. Production value is fantastic. Script is great. Twists and turns are very nice. Love it all through and through. Doesn't surprise me that it took Best Horror. What do you think, gentlemen? I mean, obviously we thought it was going to win, right? So any additional thoughts on the fact that it actually did?
Nope.
Oh yeah, this is very it's Sinners.
It's deserved.
Yeah,
It's deserved. It's again. It's. I mean, there's so much to it. There's a lot of layers there. I think you could appreciate it on multiple levels. You could just watch it, enjoy it, or if you want to do like a deep dive on all the meanings, and I think that's there too. So I like that aspect of it. I feel like that was a predictable win, but it's a good win.
Yeah.
It is a good win. I mean, I'm happy to see that Sinners is gonna, like, it's one of my favorite films of the year, but it's also one of those things, like, I love having diverse winners, so I am a little bummed that it might win everything, but also it is deserved.
Right.
No, 100%. And actually, I echo your comment. And then another comment that actually just had come through that was on the screen. So Brandon, I believe, was pointing out about how, definitely mixed feelings, because it is fair to say, like, it's a bittersweet thing. The sweet part being, yeah, Sinners was phenomenal. It deserves it. And it's funny because I feel like the way we're talking, it sounds like this tonal shift of just like, okay, I guess that's all right. But it just would have been nice for this category in particular, I think, is maybe what we could agree upon, right?
Yeah, I mean, Weapons was such a good film, and I don't think it's going to win anywhere else. So that's kind of sad. But
Exactly. But nonetheless, let's see how much it took the lead. So can we go ahead and see them results, please?
Yes, let's see. The results for best horror film.
My goodness.
I know.
Well, at least Weapons got second. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
And Bring Her Back did decently, but holy crap, Sinners just took that and ran with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's nice to see that if there was anything else that was even close to being second, it's Weapons. That's great. And I think depending on how we see votes for Frankenstein moving forward, I think this kind of helps prove the point I was saying about, like, people may have seen it. I just don't know if everybody looks at it specifically as like horror first. Right?
Yeah,
they might think of other things before that prior.
or
but
maybe our viewers just didn't like Frankenstein.
That could be true, right? Yeah, it was just like, not up my alley. I liked it though. I liked it.
I did too.
With that, I got to go ahead and start to then take this on, since it seems like we've got all of the thoughts shared across the board about that. Then the next category seems to be appropriate to be talking about here. Now, this diving off into a completely different direction, because everything up on the table next, folks, is all animated. No live action stuff going on within here. So, got my prediction that I'll just kick us off with. I want Predator. Because I liked it a lot. But I mean, my gosh, if K-pop doesn't win this, I am going to just literally jump off the stream right now and then just say I don't even know what reality is anymore.
Yeah. Same.
Same.
Right there with you.
Kind of the same thing with Sinners, where we're kind of just like it's Sinners, but it's K-pop.
Yup.
It's K-pop.
It's K-pop.
But I would love to see Arco win, even though I know no one saw Arco.
Yeah. But it's K-pop.
Yeah, K-pop. I'm hoping for a surprise. Again, copy paste. I would like for Predator, but we know what it's gonna be. Let's just run the video. We know what it's gonna be.
Well, I was gonna say, as a matter of fact, I would actually just be curious. Anybody, feel free to share in the comments in the chat if you don't think K-pop is gonna win this, because I would be just so curious if there's anyone that's like, you know what? No, I don't think it doesn't deserve.
And watch them be right.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That'll be the person that created the 1,000 bots that changed up the voting there for it. But no, all right. Jokes aside, I guess, right. This is one where, agreed, there's only so much to say to get it started. There's not really too much that we could go ahead and throw out there when it comes to the predictions. So I guess we might as well just see if our predictions are correct. So let's jump on into seeing who the best animated film is. We'll have this presented to us by Rachel's Reviews.
Hi, everybody. I am Rachel with Rachel's Reviews, and I am delighted to have the opportunity to present the winner for the 5th Annual Rubber Duckies Awards to the Best Animated Feature Film of the Year. Animation has the ability to take us to different worlds and characters the way few other mediums do. This year, we went to sci-fi futuristic worlds, we fought demons, and lived in Zootopia once again. The nominees for the 5th Annual Rubber Duckies Awards for Best Animated Feature Film are Argo, In Your Dreams, K-pop Demon Hunters, Predator, Killer of Killers, and Zootopia. And the winner is K-pop Demon Hunters. It truly, truly took the world by storm last year, and it was truly golden. So congratulations on an incredible run that movie had, and is beloved by many, and is the winner tonight.
I thank you kindly, Rachel. We appreciate you sincerely for bringing that to us. And all right, moving on from there. We got nothing else to say. Thanks. No, but congratulations, K-pop. Obviously,
Yes.
right? I think that it just deserves this for sure. Not to say there weren't any other good animated entries within the year, but my goodness, right? This really, really, as mentioned, like took the world by storm. That was perfectly encapsulated within that the way of describing it that way. I don't know. I mean, do you guys? Is there really anything else to say here other than just congratulations to it?
Yeah, I mean, I just can't wait to see my one vote for Arco on the graph there.
I think
I
Dreams too. I'm curious to see how well that one did, but I think it's going to be slivers. I think we'll get.
I gotta give my love to Zootopia 2 as well. I loved.
Yeah, that was such a good movie.
My prediction for the results is that it'll be bigger than Sinners for horror.
Ooh.
That I think is a very number one. I agree. And
do you think it'll go above 70%?
Oh,
okay, above, over under 70%, under, but it'll beat Sinners.
I'm gonna say over.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Just that I'm gonna go over as well.
And I just want to put this up there. I voted. Not enough of us saw Nazatsu, but I.
Neja.
Okay. That.
Dan trying to pronounce Neja.
Neja.
That's how I would have said it. So don't feel bad, man. We're like a half a decade deep, and we're still gonna mispronounce things. It is what it is.
Yes. Yeah, Predator. Good Predator content last year.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Are we ready
for those results?
Let's see these results, man.
All right.
It's gonna be big, bro. It's gonna be big. I'm gonna be wrong.
Let's see. For best animated film.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow, Zootopia
2.
Nice
Zootopia 2 was put up a fight.
Oh, so
not even
in your dreams.
50%.
In your dreams is the one with the little sliver.
Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, Sean, look, Arco got a decent amount of love there.
It did. That makes
in your
me
dreams
happy.
is the little sliver for in your dreams.
Man, I didn't care for In Your Dreams. I'm happy about that.
I liked it.
No, I loved that one.
Now, was that one theatrical or was it just Netflix?
It was just Netflix, and I don't blame people for maybe not hearing about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't really see much advertising for that, so
I thought it was a great movie.
I liked it. Yeah,
What Baloney Tony? Oh, I love Baloney Tony.
Yes.
Well, I gotta say, although we weren't maybe as far as Sean and myself, we weren't correct on the above 70% there, guys. We're going strong, so we're 4 out of 5. I'm surprised we've never done this any other year, right? As far as like actually keeping track of our predictions, seeing if we're correct. But
right, yeah.
This is where shit gets crazy, though. I have no idea who's going to win screenplay.
Oh man, yeah, this is something where I think we've easily come across some categories where it's anybody could have predicted that, right? As long as you're kind of keeping up to speed with like what's been released, I think most people would be able to predict those last few categories. With that being said, I agree with you, Sean. This next one, though, I don't really feel is quite as predictable at all. I'm actually not 100% sure what to land on when it comes to predictions for this for myself. So this will be one where I'm actually looking to toss this out into the mix here. Jonathan, start us off with your predictions. What do you think? Best screenplay.
Well, my vote was Marty Supreme. That was my vote. Yeah, can you skip me, bro? I don't know.
This one's hard.
Anthony, start us off.
I feel like it's Sinners is gonna take it again, but I would love to see Marty Supreme, Twinless, Begonia even.
Yep. And
you know, honestly, this one's way up in the air. I can't wait to see who won it, but yeah. Marty Supreme is the one I'm rooting for.
I would love for Twinless to win or Marty Supreme. I think it is going to be Sinners.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I mean, this could have a surprise here.
Okay.
Well said, Brandon. There was so much. The writing within that is so, I think, just like probably overlooked and glossed over. There was a lot packed within as far as every single exchange between as far as Jesse Plemons and Emma Stone in that movie. That was phenomenal. All right, yeah, no. When it comes down to it, I think just on a personal level, it may be hard to kind of come to a proper decision. But to predict what the overall choice was from the audience, I'm going to predict that the audience chose Sinners.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I think Eric actually wrote something in the chat right now that says, Sinners is getting it. I kind of feel that way. I do want to believe that this category is a little bit more competitive. I do want to believe that. Which is why I'm having such a hard time. I will go with Sinners for the prediction, and a dark horse. I'll say Begonia is a dark horse.
Okay. Or Black Bag. I know a lot of people who love that movie.
Yeah, I loved Black Bag, and I thought the screenplay was great. I'm the one that voted. Well, a few of us obviously voted for it, but I voted for it to get in here. So, but yeah, no,
I think this one's going to be tighter than Eric is thinking that it is going to be. Like, I think this one's going to be pretty spread out.
Are we doing
over 50% for the winner? Whoever the winner is.
Under.
Oh yeah, under.
Same.
Under
same,
for sure.
Same.
Under.
Yeah. I think it could be under 30.
Even though
that's not bad. Not bad.
Oh,
Sinners are like still
so
the one
too.
to stick with. I don't see it going above 30%. Or I mean, yeah, exactly right.
Unless we'll see here if Sinners wins on a landslide, then I mean it pretty much has it in the bag for everything else. I think
that is an indicator. You're right.
You're not wrong to think that. You're not wrong to think that.
Well, I guess
all right.
It's about that time. But we are sticking with the official squad prediction is Sinners.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. In that case, it's locked in. Let's see if we're right. Let's see what the people done chose. So coming up here, everybody, announcing best screenplay for us will be presented by Horror Flicks with Nick.
Hey, Rubber Duckies. How's it going tonight? I am Nick from Horror Flicks with Nick, coming to you pre-recorded from north of the border. I am so happy to be back tonight. This is my 4th year in a row presenting an award for the Rubber Duckies. I presented everything from Best Horror Film to Best Hidden Gem, and this year I am presenting the award for Best Screenplay. The nominees in this category are Begonia, Black Bag, Twinless, Marty Supreme, and Sinners. And the winner for Best Screenplay goes to Sinners.
Yep. There it is, y'all. Sinners is running away with it.
Good night, everyone.
Can't say that I'm terribly shocked. Well, congratulations, Sinners.
Yes.
Glad that
I definitely would have liked to have seen something else win here, even though I think the screenplay for Sinners is really good. I think there's some really fantastic work that was shown in some of these other screenplays.
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
so concerned at this point that every time Sinner's going to win, we're just going to be like, all right, cool, congratulations. It would have been nice to see something else.
Sinners and K-pop, yeah.
And, yeah, which is really unfair because, of course, there is a reason why it's in the category. There's clearly a reason why it won. It's a phenomenal screenplay. I think what's really, really nice about that screenplay in particular is because the way that it kind of follows story-wise, I think it plays out very interestingly even before it gets to any specific horror elements. And when that's thrown in there, such a cool twist. I can only imagine as far as I would have loved to be one of the people that got a chance to read the script before actually going and doing that. That had to be so much fun as to read that through. But yeah, no shocker here for sure. Some other great screenplays as well. But man, good old Sinners just taking the whole show by storm.
W.
Nope, yes. W. But hey, another W for us because we are now 4 out of 5.
We are 4 to 5. And I just want to say Lisa's bringing up Nick. I miss Nick on our screens.
Yes.
I wish we had more horror flicks with Nick in our lives.
Yeah, and as far as because thank you so much for coming back every year, Nick. The first and foremost, right, and then of course, right on top of that, regardless, we know sometimes there's other things that come up as far as in our lives that can take us away sometimes for certain things. So just wishing the best for you, and wishing that maybe just maybe get a chance to go ahead and see some more from your content wise, besides being presented for us.
And I gotta second this.
Yes.
Oh gosh,
Dylan O'Brien is so good.
Yes.
He's
everything. Incredible.
Yes. Yeah, he's so good. Also, I wanted to ask, what did you guys think of my new setup, that I did the audio only with the picture on top?
Oh, I liked that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know what I was going to bring up, and I had this almost already typed out, but I'll just go ahead and say it. It'd be great if we can also get to the point where, and I know this might be a little bit of a, harder to do, but have the screenplay shown, as far as a scrolling part of the screenplay as it's playing the audio from that clip.
I was going to do that because the Oscars do that, right? The Academy Award.
I believe, yeah. So, yeah, but one day, right? We'll get there.
Yes.
No, but hey, should we go ahead and, of course, see what these results be looking like?
Yes.
Yes, I'm so curious.
Yeah.
So here, for best screenplay.
Did it run away with it? It really did.
Pretty much.
Wow.
Hey, Marty Supreme's in all right, though.
Dang, Marty Supreme and Begonia nearly tied there. That's really
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
That's interesting.
That would have been a really tight race if Sinners wasn't in it, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. Okay.
Even when you look down at Twinless and Black Bag, those are relatively close as well. Obviously, a little bit more of a stretch away, but yeah, exactly. If Sinners was not hypothetically part of this, I'd kind of wonder what it would look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy that all of these nominees were able to get the percentages on, because I've seen during the stream, a lot of the nominations, some nominations don't even have their numbers on the screen, so that that means that it was a little competitive.
No, that's a really good point, actually. Yeah, because I think up until this point, there's almost everyone has been. There's at least been one movie that's just been a sliver of the votes, right? So yeah, this is I think the first one that showed numbers for everybody. It's a good point. Oh, all right, nice to see that. Right, this makes me happier, I guess. The fact that Sinners took it, right? It definitely seemed to deserve the win there, and yet there was proper love still shown and provided to other films as well. All right.
You have not missed yourselves, Fish.
Oh, yeah.
Do
not worry, Fish.
Stick around.
And thank you for being here. Appreciate you showing up live.
Yeah.
Right? Thank you kindly. And
we
exactly. Good timing, right? Because you haven't missed it. But speaking of which, that does kind of lead into perfectly right to maybe go ahead and start to talk about the next category and predict it. So we happen to have coming up next year, folks, would be Best Director. Now, this is one where
this one's easier.
I did not expect it to be some. As I'm reaching each category in my head, I'm just thinking oh my gosh, I think this is another one that's going to be kind of like somebody's running away with it. Although there are a lot of great choices, I am going to be pretty shocked if Ryan Coogler doesn't happen to win this category.
Yeah, I will literally probably poop my pants if Ryan Coogler does not win.
I'll eat my shoes.
Times like this, I'm glad we're virtual.
I'll eat my shoes. I don't even. This is not a competition. It's got to be Coogler.
Yep.
Why does it say director will be Dan Coogler?
I think she got confused with me. I think because
did Dan marry Ryan?
Don't you mean Dan Coogler?
What you guys actually don't know is Ryan Coogler's younger brother, Dan Coogler, actually did the majority of the directing for the film. So
he did.
Good old Dan Coogler.
Yeah. So thank you for that trivial fact, Lisa. We appreciate you. No, okay, so you know what, guys? Actually, maybe this is more interesting. Because John, I like how you've been throwing in the under over of a certain percentage. Maybe just something to add into that, since it seems like there's a pretty easy prediction of who will win. Who do you think's going to take second?
Okay.
Ooh, I think it'll be Guillermo del Toro.
I don't know.
I can see people going that direction. Yeah,
I can.
People love Guillermo del Toro. Okay,
I'm right on point with Brandon, actually, as far as the comment just came up. I'm thinking that my second pick would be Josh.
Oh, that would be a huge dark horse. And I love what Josh Safdie did with Marty Supreme. That movie is literally about ping pong, but it's like about so much more.
Yeah.
And it's at such a crazy pace throughout the entire film. I don't know. I just think he's brilliant.
Yeah, my pick is obvious. My pick is Josh Safdie. I've said it before. That was my vote. I do think it's Ryan Coogler hands down, but I do want to go number 2 with Josh Safdie. Bro, like what he did with that movie was incredible. And also, he might be canceled. I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, yeah. Have you guys heard everything that's happened with Josh Safdie?
No.
What happened?
Oh, really? You haven't heard about that?
I don't think so.
Wait, what happened with Josh Safdie?
Well, the news came out like it's like maybe 2 weeks old now that the reason why his brother kind of broke off from him was because during one of their films he allowed a minor to like be in this like very intense sex scene, and he allowed it to happen and stuff, and now it's all over. Like people are canceling Josh Safdie because of that.
Wait, was it during his first movie with Odessa Zion?
I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but you can look it up and you have all the info. But that's the reason why Benny Safdie came out to say this. He outed his brother.
Well, no offense against Benny Safdie, but his movie sucked, and Josh Safdie's movie was great. So
2 things can be true. 2 things can be true. 2 things can be true.
Well, interesting news to say the least. I guess. Anthony, did you want to throw in any additional?
What is there to say after that? You know,
I don't know. Something, hopefully.
I think Sinners. Ryan, Danny Coogler is going to win.
Coogler, baby.
That's right. All money's on Danny Coogler at this point. All right. Well, so let's see here. We got our official prediction. This maybe will make it more interesting to see if we stay in the runnings here, because we'll count this as our full prediction. That we're guessing Coogler will take it, but that Safdie will be second. Let's see if we're correct here. So we got as far as this next one coming up. We have Best Director being announced to us by More Movies.
Hello, the British are here. Hello there, movie maniacs. My name is Greg Fisher. His name is David Roberts, and together we present the More Movies podcast. We're really excited to once again be invited to the Annual Rubber Ducky Awards to present a category. Thanks very much to the excellent Cinema Squad for inviting us back this year to present the category for... Which one is it again, Dave?
Well, it's Best Director we've been picked for. There's some solid entries in it this year, Greg. Do you want to start us off with the first nomination?
Let's have a look, right? So the first nominee for Best Director is for Guillermo del Toro for his movie Frankenstein. We talked about this on our recent podcast episode. To me, no surprise that del Toro is nominated here. He is the master. What say you, sir?
Absolutely. He's one of my favourite directors. I love his movies, and this was no exception. Next up is an interesting nomination for James Sweeney, director of the movie Twinless. Have you seen this one, Greg?
I haven't seen Twinless yet. To be honest, I hadn't even heard of it. And then when we got the categories announced, I had to go and have a look at the trailer, and it looks like an absolutely fantastic movie, so I'll definitely be checking it out soon. But I haven't seen it yet. So the third nomination is for Josh Safdie for his work on Marty Supreme, which he wrote directed. This is a film we went to see just a couple of weeks ago. We both really enjoyed it. You enjoyed it, right?
I did. Fantastic movie. I think Josh Safdie is definitely a director who knows what he's doing and certainly deserves to be shortlisted here. We'll be talking about Marty Supreme on our next podcast episode, so stay tuned for that, and let's hear what you think as well in the comments when we release that episode soon. Right, the next nomination is for Michael Gracie for Better Man, the film about my hometown boy, Robbie Williams. But for some reason in this film, he's a monkey. Greg, have you seen this one yet?
I haven't seen this one yet. It was out a little while ago. Haven't had a chance to see it yet. I'm not the biggest Robbie Williams fan, to be honest, but I have heard It's a very, very good film, and if you don't like Robbie Williams, you can still enjoy the movie, so I have got to check it out. The final nomination goes to Ryan Coogler for his vampire thriller, Sinners, another film we talked about on a recent podcast. We both really enjoyed this film, thought it was excellent. I think it definitely deserves all the acclaim and nominations it's received this year, so I'm definitely not surprised to see Ryan Coogler shortlisted in this category. What say you, sir?
Absolutely. I think we really enjoyed this one. We saw this at the pictures last year. Fantastic movie. I agree. Totally deserves all the acclaim it's been getting. Okay, now for the big moments, the big reveal. Who has won Best Director? I have our little friend Morty, the rubber ducky, with me. He wore his tux for this occasion, and he's going to tell me the winner now. Greg, can we have a drum roll, please? Interesting. The winner is Ryan Coogler for Sinners. Woo!
Danny Coogler for the win.
Guys, that was awesome. Thanks so much.
Yeah, more movies.
Well done.
Oh my God.
That was a great. I loved it.
Yeah,
more movies. That was awesome.
Seriously, more movies. Thank you so much. I can't echo that enough. You guys are great. First of all, I love that we also got like a preview of your podcast, basically. Yeah. That's what it kind of felt like. I thought that was a pretty cool way of setting that up there. Love the effects and everything, and also shout out to number one getting dressed up for it as well, and then number two as far as adding the rubber ducky in there to make the announcement. Yes. I thought that was the icing on the cake.
Brilliant.
That was so good. But with this, as far as the choice, right? Obviously, right? No surprises here, as we were kind of stating. So I'm glad that we are at least on point with our choice there. But more curious specifically to see if we are on point, right, with our prediction following that, to see if we can continue with our winning streak here, if you will. So Dan, do you mind pulling up those results and seeing how close we were to being correct all the way through?
Yes. So, Best Director.
Wow. But hey guys, we're 5 out of 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
Ooh, Josh Safdie in at second.
Well, and what's great is this is going backwards. So we had reached a point where like every category had some numbers shown. Now we only have two of the nominees that have a number shown, right? We literally have 3 choices that just don't even show the number.
That's crazy. I did not. Wow. I mean, that was huge. I mean, Guillermo del Toro he didn't even get a number.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah. Wow. I wouldn't have predicted as far as right it being that large of a vote. Oh,
someone put a comment about love the background change. I think Anthony doesn't do costume changes. He doesn't do
background changes.
It's Sinners all over the point. Yeah.
One day he's Italian, one day he's Hispanic. A lot of background changes.
That was a good one, John.
That was very
Anthony,
good.
Anthony, silence your cell phone.
Busy guy.
He is. He's the man. He's the man.
You know, I'm doing a lot of business and taking care of a lot of things all the time. You know,
there's a blizzard here in New York right now. I'm shoveling left and right. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, you know,
shoveling what? Shoveling what?
Maybe burying something. You know what I mean? It's plenty of business.
Okay, so here's my question before we get into TV. Do you guys think that Sinners is going to take all the acting categories too?
No, No, I don't.
Okay.
Because I don't think it has supporting actress. I think that's its least likely with acting. I think that's its least likely. I do. And its best, well, obviously, is lead actor. There's a chance.
Mm-hmm. There's a chance, yeah. But lead actor could go to anyone tonight. That's one that I am really watching because that's going to be interesting.
But I'll put my chips not for supporting actress. I'll put my chips there at least.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which would be interesting because there's 2 for Sinners and supporting actors.
Right.
So yeah, so do you write that'd be even? I guess
maybe it's going to split the votes there.
Right.
So some people would vote Wunmi, some people vote for Haley, and then it kind of they cancel each other out.
Right.
Interesting. The pros and cons of having multiple nominations from one film in the same category. Well, okay. Well, let's see, as far as since we are now correct on that all the way through, and I got some good film discussion out of the way. We've had a lot of film discussion up until this point so far, but it is about darn time that we take this from film into a little bit of a different category. As a matter of fact,
I'm
the only
excited
other
for TV this year.
I was gonna say, man, it's the only other category that we do, and thankfully we do have some love for it, right? You know, I think there was a point in time, didn't we years ago only have like 1 or 2 categories for TV?
I think we just had one.
Yeah, right. There was like when we first started, but we've always called it Film and TV Awards, so definitely have as far as a lot more love for it, right? So we had more movies presenting some stuff for a film. Now we got more TV love being shown within this next category. I don't know. I'm trying here. All right, as we get into that, what we have next here, everybody, is the best leading TV performance. So I know, Dan, you were bringing it up. I'll keep it in the original order that you had there, bud. So, all right, with this best leading TV performance. Now, as far as I'm going to actually guess that, oh gosh. All right, I think it's got to be between 3, and I know that's a horrible way to narrow it down. There's 5 choices, but I feel like Stephen Graham, because I think that show Adolescence is just like blown up. I hear from so many people talking about that, and he just seems to give a stellar performance within there, so I wouldn't be too shocked if he took it. I feel like Diego Luna could be thrown into the mix, but maybe that's just like me being hopeful, because I thought he really brought the heat within Andor, and I think a lot of people watched as far as the second season of Andor, but I don't know if people would look to that, unfortunately, right, as far as like a Star Wars series for like a best leading TV performance. So I wouldn't be too shocked if that's not looked at as much. The last one is Noah. I think that as far as Noah Wyle, I think is probably going to be the next contender, because again, The Pit is, I feel like, a show that has just made the rounds and is really kind of sweeping people off.
Did you see The Pit this year has doubled its viewership from last season? It's like it has 15 million viewers an episode.
Whoa, that's big.
It's
That's
massive.
actually really big.
It's matching House of the Dragon and the new Game of Thrones spinoff in viewership. It's crazy how
And
much
those are
that's
established
grown.
fandoms.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
So I could see Noah Wyle winning this, and I would love
Sean,
that. I think he's incredible.
Thank you for that, because I was between Noah Wyle or Stephen Graham. I'm going Noah Wyle.
But I mean,
I
Jay's
get
had a
it.
really good point too. Adolescence is huge. Like,
I get
people
it.
loved that show, but
Yeah.
honestly, it has won everything under the sun, the Golden Globes, the Emmys, all of those things.
Yes.
Even this Indie Spirits, it dominated. So I would love to see someone different win here.
I definitely get that. Yeah, it has won everything, but an award it will not win tonight: Best Television Series, because it's not even nominated.
Yes, I know.
There's
I
a
noticed that
chance.
later. I'm like, wow, we did not.
There's a chance, just because of that, people might go for Wiley.
Mm.
Maybe.
But
Maybe.
I personally
That's a good
would
point.
love to see Connor Story take it for Heated Rivalry.
And
Yeah.
you know what?
Let's see if the Heated Rivalry fans came out to vote.
I am going to disregard all of those numbers and just say, and just everything and all logic and reason, as I so often do. And I'm just going to say Diego Luna. There we go.
I knew it.
I like it.
It's going to be my big flash hope. But we'll see.
Well, let's see. But even with that being thrown into the mix, it sounds like are we kind of making like the squad prediction? Noah Wyle.
overall,
Majority rules.
Wiley.
I'm
Yeah.
going to say Noah Wyle.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we'll make that as far as the group prediction there. But all right, now that we got that, we got some predictions going on in through
It's gonna be
the
interesting.
chat and everything. Let's go ahead and start to see how correct we all may be here. It looks like for best leading performance in a TV show, we got this being brought to us by Larry from Chili Boy.
This is Larry Chili Boy Chilson from the YouTube channel Chili Boy Productions, where we provide film reviews as well as television reactions, including reactions to 2 of the series nominated right here in this category, right here on the YouTube. And today I have been brought in to announce the winner for possibly the most dashing, handsome, sexy category of nominees we have tonight. From bootylicious hockey stars to heroes from a galaxy far, far away, this crop of nominees was not only a feast for the eyes, they also took us on emotional journeys in some of the best acting performances television had to offer. And I've been brought in today to announce the winner for Best Leading Performance in Television. So, our dashing set of nominees are Stephen Graham from Adolescence, Diego Luna from Andor, Benito Skinner from Overcompensating, Connor Story from Heated Rivalry, Noah Weil from The Pit, and our winner of the Rubber Ducky for Best Leading Performance in Television is Noah Weil from The Pit.
Yeah, dude, I was scared for a second.
Oh my god, that was such a good category, and those scenes were amazing. Also, Larry,
Yes.
hilarious,
Yeah.
Larry. I love it.
I'll tell you what. Yes, first of all, thank you, Larry, right, for bringing that to us. Much appreciated. I'm glad that the scenes come through. That was one of like my biggest concerns after like picking some things out. I could not find a clip of Stephen Graham where he was saying much of anything. Almost every single clip I found was him crying, and so I was just like, you know what? This one at least it's extremely they're all compelling, but that one, my gosh. I feel
know.
like you could show that to some people and they'd want to watch the show just based on that alone. Like it's so moving. And again, I agree. I think all of those they're really just good performances through and through. Also, I feel really silly. I think I've been saying Noah Wiley up until this point.
It is Wiley. It is Wiley.
It is Wiley, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I was
believe it's
wrong there.
Wiley, yeah.
Gotcha. Good. So not Weil.
These men are sexy. Oh yeah, they acted well too. Yes. So
hey, you
good.
know what? But it's nice to hear some love given in that direction, though. You know what I mean? As far as it being, I don't know. I just feel like it's nice to hear that always being spread around. It's deserved. It's deserved.
Yeah. And The Pit, if you guys are not watching The Pit, it is so freaking intense and compelling. It's must-watch television.
I will say, given the fact that there are so many shows that revolve around hospitals or just doctors like kind of doing their thing, and the fact that this has created such a wave, I think definitely speaks to the fact it must be different. It must be having some sort of unique factor. And I say that if you can't tell by the way I'm phrasing it, no, I've yet to check it out.
If you want to see a woman crowning and a whole pregnancy, watch The Pit.
That's I love how that's the first thing you jump to. Out of all the things to bring someone and be like, hey, you want to see women crowning though?
Though that we don't really have to convince anyone to see The Pit with that viewership number, but I will say it is such a great show. I think it's so different than any other medical procedural I've ever seen. I think it's the concept of it just being one shift divided into 1 hour episodes. Perfect, unique. I think that's where a lot of its popularity is getting from. It isn't just, I've seen this before. No, you haven't.
No, you haven't.
No, you haven't.
That's true. That's true. And it's at least that's what I pick up from it, I should say, when I say that's true. Right. But that's good to hear. It makes me that much more like kind of invested to go ahead and like get to checking it out ASAP, especially since they're already getting into the next season.
I'm bummed about Connor's story though.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on, did I hear correctly? Because I think it was being spoken about. So, Sean, you were doing a stream with Sin and D Movie Man, get this whole thing hype, talking about your guys' predictions and everything. I think that's where I'd heard it. He's not Russian, right?
No, he's American.
That blows my mind.
And he has a whole scene where he's speaking nothing but Russian. It's a long monologue, and it is so powerful that you can just see like the work that he put in to have like a legitimate Russian accent. Killed it.
That was the one I told Jace to use, but no. I couldn't find it either. Actually, surprisingly.
Okay, no, I'm glad because that was the thing. Is I was like, I hope it wasn't just that I didn't find it, you know.
But no, and I love the clip you picked because I use Canadian Wolfbird. There's not many opportunities to use it, so it's just random. but yeah, no, I use a lot of lines I think just from that show because I love it and I love Connor's story. But that was a good one to show his comedic chops and that he's good at speaking Russian when he's not Russian.
Yeah, definitely. Well, besides the fact that we're correct and we're now 7 for 8. Right?
Wow.
What are the results looking like?
Let's see what the results. This one was more balanced, or different.
Ooh. Oh wow!
Yeah.
My.
Yeah,
Stephen Graham was close. Right. Diego Luna was close.
Diego Luna, second place for Diego Luna.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
He could have taken it.
Poor Benito, the only one.
I know.
Yeah.
Not many people. I loved that clip that you picked, Jason.
I did too. It was
that was really funny. It shows his comedic chops.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, still, that's definitely nice to see, right? Like we talk about wanting to see some variety within there, and right, there's got to only be one winner, of course. So I think that makes sense as to who took the overall prize. But love to see so much diversity within that voting there. That's incredible, and I love to see that Diego got second. Man.
Yeah, that's a surprise for me.
Same, Sean. Same.
That was me too.
And then I imagine, Anthony, you got to be pretty ecstatic as far as, right, given the fact that was like your overall. But I mean, that's who I voted for too, as as far as it goes. Like that's the one show I've seen like through and through and liked a lot. So you happy some Star Wars recognition was kind of given there?
Yeah, I am. More than I thought would have been there, and like in truth, underneath it all, I guess there's more than what I thought. But it's so close though; it's almost frustrating. I feel like that would have been like a huge win. Oh, it is what it is.
It would have, no, without a doubt. But again, man, right. Although it's not as memorable to say who took second place, still, right, to get second place in something like this, I think is really, really admirable and commendable.
I agree.
Yeah, and I got to point this one out because it is an awkward. The comedy comes from a lot of awkward situations.
Yeah,
Benito's so awkward. It's cool. It's like even in our intro, you see him try to do the handshake.
Oh, that is painful.
Yeah.
It's also painful because I feel like we've all been there, maybe at some
yeah.
point, unfortunately, right? And it's
I feel like I do shit like that too often. It's
I
sad.
play it safe nowadays. Just fist bump. I think, that's the safest way to go if possible.
I feel like it usually is either that, right? That's the number one thing, not knowing what handshake or fist bump or whatever to do, or just, it's become more and more common of someone will say something quick like to you in passing, and all of a sudden you just spit out some gibberish or something back that like you're just like, why did I just say that? Or what did I even just say?
Yeah.
What's the matter with we all just like malfunctioning all of a sudden, or is that always happen to people?
Ever since COVID, we forgot how to function.
Oh man, yeah, we got to go ahead and check on our manufacturer warranties. Maybe that's the calls we get about. It's not about our car's extended warranty. It's about our personal extended warranty. They're like, dude, you're breaking down.
Oof. Sorry,
there's a movie there.
Yeah.
There's always a movie there.
ChatGPT, get on it.
Oh no!
Oh gosh!
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, right? That's the movie. It was gonna be something AI integrated. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm curious for y'all's predictions.
Well,
yeah.
Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
I know what Jace wants.
Did Jace just malfunction?
Well, yeah, I did, but I noticed my connection got wonky there for a second.
Oh, okay.
funny timing, right as we were talking about it.
Yeah,
and no, but I did at least get back close enough to hear, Dan, what you were saying. And yeah, I think I'm gonna literally, as far as have a meltdown if Bill Skarsgård doesn't take this.
I think there's a chance that he
get ready for a meltdown. Get ready for a meltdown.
Hey, that's me acknowledging. Yes, I could be wrong, but I'm just saying, like that's how I feel. I'm gonna be livid internally if he doesn't happen to win this year.
It's going to be.
I can see once again the splitting of the votes between Chris Chalk and Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
would
yeah.
understand that as well.
Owen Cooper, I love this vote. I loved him. I love that he's so young and he's been sweeping. I know he's
Yeah.
not sweeping. But yeah,
then there's Tramel Tillman.
I know.
Yes.
Tramel Tillman was my vote.
He was my vote as well.
There we go, baby. I love Severance. I loved him in Severance. But I think it's gonna be Owen Cooper.
I'm gonna say Owen Cooper as well.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. What do you, Anthony? What's your vote?
I'm gonna say a Skarsgård will take it. One of those Skarsgårds. I'd love to see Chris Chalk take it though. I really would. I feel like I'm a huge Shining nerd, and he brought like a whole new life to that part. So I'd love to see him take it.
Dang, wait. So this is the first time we've reached this because we can't really incorporate Dan into this. It'd be unfair. But so he can't be the tiebreaker. But we're tied. We got 2 for Skarsgård and 2 for Cooper.
Maybe we can.
Sorry,
Whoever Dan voted for will count as the official prediction.
Sure.
This is funny.
I voted for Bill Skarsgård.
Well, there you go. There we go.
Okay.
It's like
majority
Owen
rules.
Cooper.
Majority rules.
That's
Dan, can you hit that comment that says something about sinners?
Yeah.
Well,
yes, Sinners
said.
takes this as well.
Well said. Oh my gosh. That would be,
Also, I love
I'll
you,
tell
Anthony.
what, I would be so ecstatic if the presenter for this literally did that. If they were like, and who won this was Sinners. Just joking. It's actually Eric, get out of here with that. Bill was in a show. Come on, man. Come on. If you're just trying to
it could be a compliment, Jace. Like
that's exactly what I was going to say. If that's just
what it is.
Strictly a compliment to say how well he did, then cool. Which I'm guessing that's the case, Eric. Obviously, right? I would give you the benefit of the doubt in all cases, my man. And thank you for being here. All right, so I guess let's go ahead and jump on into it. Let's see how accurate we may be here. So, best supporting in a TV show. We got this coming from Keiki. As far as
Keiki.
From
Smells like
Keiki. Yep, we know Keiki. We know Keiki. So go ahead, Keiki. Come on, bring us the news.
Hey guys, it's Keiki with Smells Like Teen Angst, and this year I have the honor of announcing the Best Supporting Actor in a Television Performance. And the nominees are Chris Kalk, Owen Cooper, Bill Skarsgård, Stellan Skarsgård, and Tramel Tillman. And the winner is, drumroll please, Bill Skarsgård for It's Welcome to Derry. That's right, guys. A Skarsgård up against a Skarsgård, but the baddie will always prevail. Well, I'm going to go to bed now.
Yes!
He's always sleeping.
Whoo! I just had like the biggest sigh of relief.
Yeah,
I'm shocked.
You know, the minute that clip
gosh.
was playing, I was reminded of how awesome that performance was, and I was like, you know what? Yes.
Dude, that was, I'm telling you right now, out of every single clip that was to be found, Anthony, that was the first one. As soon as I knew that was like the task, I was like, I know exactly what Bill Skarsgård clip I'm grabbing. And that was
intense.
Dude, my gosh, do I love that performance so much. Obviously, shout out to every single nominee in here because like those are all really solid performances. I mean, even from those minimal bits, I think it's fair to say that there's a reason why those people are nominated. But oh my gosh, I've never had like my heart legitimately pounding and it's being so as far as like nervous with who was going to win one before. I'm so happy Bill took it. Yes.
I'm really happy too. Like that performance is insane. He took his character that he did in the films and was able to really expand upon it in like a really meaningful way, I think.
Yes, and well said, man. Because it's something I remember hearing him kind of mention, or it was like somebody was talking about how there was no problem with really getting him to come back. He himself just kind of felt like, I've already done this character a couple times. I feel like I've already brought enough to the role in a way. Like, what else can I do that would be new and enticing? And, why would I still kind of keep this going? I don't want to feel played out with it. I don't think he did it all. I think, just like you mentioned, he evolved that performance so well. Every single moment he was on the screen, for me personally, was gold. I loved watching that.
Yes, scenery chewing, but like in a good way, in an effective way, in a horrific way. He went over the top, and I wouldn't have it any other way. It was awesome.
Yeah, John, I can't help but ask.
I'm just kind of shocked, you guys, that Adolescence didn't win anything.
It makes me curious to see like how close that'll be, for sure.
Yeah.
But at least before the results, I just couldn't help it, because John, I know that the beginning of the series wasn't really floating your boat, pun intended to some degree, I guess. Didn't even mean that one. Didn't even mean that one at first. But forgive me, because if I'm not mistaken, you did like the latter half of it. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I ended up like over exaggerating my love on purpose because how good that latter half is. Like the first half took me forever to get through. I didn't finish the series until well after the show was over, just because I couldn't get through that first half. And then after the first half, that second half is like the best thing ever created in the history of television. It's that good. I'm obviously over exaggerating, but it's just so good. It's so well done. It really just it panders to the fans with fan service, but at the same time, it evolves the character Pennywise. There's stakes, and there's also no spoilers, but there's also an element of you don't know what's happening, even if it's a prequel.
Yeah,
no spoilers.
Yes. No,
yes,
you really don't know what's going to happen
stated,
next.
Man.
Yeah. Speechless, Jace. I get it. Yes. So yeah, I really thought Owen Cooper
again. I think it bugged out. I don't know what the heck.
It did bug out. I was like,
bugged out on me again for a second. But yeah, but seriously though, just again, I agree. It still came through everything you were mentioning for me. So I agree with everything mentioned there. And yeah, man, this is something where I think that was a perfect way to state it, is right. Even though it's a prequel, which would make you think there's a lot of predictability, it's not. And even though it's going to continue to go backwards, they've introduced something to where it's like, whoa, okay, so now I'm even more intrigued. And to be honest with you, even if it was kind of a without just a stagnant history, like if there was nothing that could be a twist and a turn, I'd still be pretty interested.
Yeah.
But I think especially with what's going on, they've really, really introduced a cool, compelling element that would kind of, I think, make anybody a little bit more intrigued. With that, let's see. As far as this is one, right? So happy to see the results, not just because of the win, but I'm hoping that there is a lot of love to everybody else too. So what are those results looking like?
Let's see. Best TV supporting performance.
Whoa! Wow! Oh man!
Goodness!
Oh man! Super close.
Yeah,
bro. Super close is an understatement.
Owen Cooper was right there.
Yes.
Tremel Tillman.
Is that like a record for us for like closest ever?
That is crazy.
It's got to be up there.
Yeah, or at least it's up there.
Yeah. This one was like those top three. Even Tremel Tillman was a leader at one point.
I believe you.
Yeah, those top three were fighting.
I'm surprised Stellan Skarsgård didn't get a little more than what's there.
Well, especially since Diego Luna seemed to be so loved.
Yeah.
I mean, he got second place. So the fact that Stellan Skarsgård didn't really get the votes is interesting.
It is interesting because he's gotten a lot of love for that performance. He's like he's got another highlight of that show.
Yeah.
Fans. Wow. Interesting.
Oh, I mean, still nonetheless interesting to see the multiple Skarsgårds that's been mentioned multiple times right within there.
Yes.
This is really interesting, though, you guys. So I think, John, if speaking of trends, because you're the trend guy, every year the same supporting and lead have gone to the same show, right?
Okay, so we have the Squid Game won the first year with no other categories to back it up, just TV show. After that was House of the Dragon. So no, House of the Dragon year, House of the Dragon got series and supporting actor. Lead actor went to Zendaya for Euphoria.
Okay, yeah.
So, but after that, The Bear won all its categories, Penguin won all its categories.
Right. So I'm curious. So it's split this year. Supporting and lead went to two different shows. So do you think either The Pit or It Welcome to Derry is going to be the winner?
I do now. Yes, even though I didn't predict Bill Skarsgård, right? Me or you didn't predict him for supporting actor, but I do think it's between those two shows, and my pick is going to be It Welcome to Derry, and I'll tell you why. Because the trends leading up to this show is that both Andor and It Welcome to Derry were the two shows with the most nominations, and per the trends, it is the show with the most nominations that gets the win. Not only that, but now it has a acting award to back it up. I think It Welcome to Derry takes best series.
Wow. Okay.
But if that trend were to break tonight, I think it's then it would be The Pit that would overrun it, if anything, because of that Noah Wyle win.
I agree. I think Severance would have had a chance, but I think that season 2 was a little more divisive than I think.
Yeah, and I thought it was better than the first season.
I disagree, but I still really liked it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's between The Pit and It Welcome to Derry. But I mean, Brandon's not wrong. He did Rivalry.
It got popular.
I would love that, Brandon.
Well, at least I'm definitely locking my vote in for Welcome to Derry.
Same, pretty much.
I mean, not just as my vote. Like I voted for that personally, but I also think that's going to be the winner here.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to say The Pit.
Okay, The Pit. Yeah. It Welcome to Derry was my vote. Wait, It. All right. And,
so at this point we're 8 for 9. So now we'll see if we can continue. That the only one we've gotten wrong so far was the first one.
Yeah.
But all right, so let's go ahead and see if we can keep this train rolling here, because been some good guesses as far as in the chat as well. And yeah, I think this could easily go. Although I'm pretty confident within Welcome to Derry, I wouldn't be totally shocked to my core if something else happened to kind of slide past it here. But let us see as we go ahead and see the best TV show being presented to us by Joseph Curtis.
Hey guys, my name is Joseph Curtis, and if you love this face already, you can check out my YouTube channel at Joseph Curtis, where I talk nothing but movies and TV shows. But enough about me, you are here for the 5th Annual Rubber Ducky Awards. So let's get into the topic of Best TV Show of the Year, and the nominees are Andor, The Four Seasons, Heated Rivalry, It Welcome to Derry, Overcompensating, Paradise, The Pit, Severance, The Studio, The White Lotus, and what better way to announce the winner tonight than with the popcorn bucket? So let's get into this. I have here the winner, the best TV show of the year. So enough of me talking, let's just get into this. What I have here is two very important things. The keys. Hopefully I don't screw this up already. Okay, gotta be very careful. Oh, I already screwed up. Come on, come on. Get in there. Get in there. It took a second, but we're here now. that was so satisfying. Okay, you're probably just like, Joseph, hurry it up. Does that even work? I think it worked. Honestly, this thing is cheap and janky. Thank you, AMC Theaters. It worked. I have here the winner. And the winner is, for Best TV Show of the Year, if you can read this from here, It Welcome to Derry. Congratulations. I love this show. It truly surprised me. So, It Welcome to Derry, you are the winner. Even though it should have been Andor. What?
Hey, the last comment got me.
Wow. Yes. Yes.
The trends don't lie.
Don't. And thank you, Joseph, as far as for bringing that to us. We appreciate that. Also, good use of the popcorn bucket there at the end. That was very creative.
I thought he was going to bring up the Pennywise popcorn bucket, because there's a Pennywise popcorn bucket. But then that would have revealed the thing too soon. It cut off at the end, but he should have been Andor. And then like throws the sheet in a funny way.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, should have been Andor. What? And then throws the
Well, I'll tell you what. That is one word. Happy that our number one winning streak is staying alive. We are 9 out of 10 here now, guys. But yeah, that is something where it was very much another one that kind of had me, breathing heavy for a moment. I was just like, all right, I could see it going as far as multiple ways. I guess this is one where I really, really, really want to jump straight to the results and let us just discuss from there, because I want to see how much of a winner this one was.
Yes. So for Best Television Series.
Wow.
Ooh, very colorful.
Yeah.
It was.
Look at number 2, Sean. Look at number 2.
Wow, Severance did. Okay.
Yes.
And Heated Rivalry was 3.
Wow.
Wow.
So Pitt only made, Pitt's still at least shown a number, but that's in 4th place, surprisingly
That's
enough.
in 4th. Wow. Okay.
I'm trying
Andor at 5.
And
You what?
okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm glad to see that it made it within the top 5 out of the 10. That's for sure.
I am kind of surprised what a big lead it had.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is I kind of expected to maybe see even a little bit more, like how close that the next 3 are. I was kind of expecting the top to even be that close. However, I'm not displeased whatsoever. It is so great to see that much love being thrown towards Welcome to Derry.
Yeah. It's full love around here, but I will say this: I think it was a good year in TV. I mean, even if there's some things there that like we haven't seen yet. I mean, just looking at those clips alone, you're like, I have to check these out because everything there like seems well worth watching.
Yes.
Eric, also, you're correct. White Lotus should have ended after the first season. I'm just joking. I'm so joking. God. If nobody gets the joke there, for those of you that may not be fans of us, I can't help but like kind of cheesy self-plug.
View the White Lotus skit.
Check out the White Lotus skit as far as on our channel. Please, it is one of our greatest and proudest creations. With that being said, guys, definitely nice to see as far as all the is that all the TV categories? Am I mistaken?
It is.
Yes.
Okay,
now,
so
TV can show up in it could have showed up in Biggest Surprise, I believe, but it didn't.
And Best Vocal Performance.
Oh yes, and it will show up in Best.
There we go. Yes.
There we go. All right. Well, in that case, so we still got some TV love perhaps here and there, but for the most part, we are getting back into the film side of things. And so next, let's go ahead and discuss perhaps what our prediction shall be towards Best Supporting Actress. Now, this is jam-packed. This one is really like each one of these is a contender. I mean, I know it sounds so silly because, why did we choose them for the nominations? Well, that's why. But still, with that being said, I guess I more so just feel like there is not really a clear winner here. I can't give my prediction first. I got to see what your guys' thoughts are.
I'm going to say Amy Madigan.
Amy Madigan.
I think so. I mean, that face, I feel like it was everywhere, for better or worse.
Good,
And
that's good, yeah.
just sort of stuck in our brains. And but we'll see how stuck it is in the brains of our voters.
That's good, Anthony. Yeah.
By the way, I love you
think
too,
if
Lisa.
anything can be taken away from Weapons and the love that it has is that Amy Madigan performance.
You know what? You know what? Just because I want to see this graphic somewhere. Last year, Nick Cage, caked up in makeup, won Best Supporting Actor. I want to see Amy Madigan, caked up in makeup, win Best Supporting Actress. So I'm going to go with Madigan just for that. Just for that.
Dude, that Nicolas Cage win for Longlegs was so surprising.
So for that reasoning, Amy Madigan for Best Supporting Actress, and then I want to see a picture where both of them are together with the rubber ducky trophies.
That would be
Eric. Come on, Eric. Join the dark side.
Yeah, come on, Eric.
Well,
but number 2 for me is Odessa Zion. That's my number 2. I really think the Sinners girls are gonna cancel each other out. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they got it. I'll be surprised if they do. Honestly, I'll be agaped if they get it.
And although I
Nice choice
love
of
No Other
words.
Choice, and I'm so happy that it got some love, at least in Best Supporting Actress for Son Yue-jin, I just don't think enough people saw that movie.
Yes, I know.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
agree.
same.
And unfortunately, I also will say this: as much as I love her in that film, I don't know if perhaps it was enough to captivate people to vote for her above the other people that are in this category,
Yeah.
right? Like, good enough to be nominated, 100%. Enough to like win this whole thing. It wouldn't shock me out of everyone listed. Unfortunately, if she didn't happen to take it here. I think based on what was mentioned, I also agree that the Sinners stuff might cancel each other out. I think that they are great performances, but unfortunately, I think as far as like standout, really captivating, spoken about performances, Amy Madigan seems to be, probably the best one to lean in towards. So I'm with the group for sure on that. Dan, just out of curiosity, I think it's been a minute since we've checked. Who'd you vote for on this one?
I voted for Mizaki actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, Amy Madigan, I'll be happy if she wins this. Because I love that horror gets recognition. I mean, Sinners, I guess, is horror as well. But yeah, no, I either of those two were like my first couple picks, and I love Haley Steinfeld. She's great in the film. She kind of disappears in the second half for the most part.
Yeah,
And,
that's fair. Well, because at that point, though, in a nice way, it becomes like much more of just an ensemble piece instead of just one person taking away, stealing the show, I guess, if you will.
Yes.
But all right. Well, in that case, since we've got our predictions out of the way here, let's go ahead and get some presentation of the official selection. So we got Best Supporting Actress being brought to us by Aaron from How to Watch Free TV.
Hi, my name's Aaron Perrine. This is Free Space, where the best things on TV are absolutely free. And that includes movies too. I'm so proud to be here for the 5th Annual Rubber Duckies. Tonight, I'm presenting the award for Best Supporting Actress. You can follow us at How to Watch Free TV for all the best movies and TV streaming absolutely free. Without any more, let's get into it. Your nominees for Best Supporting Actress are Amy Madigan for Weapons, careful, she's gonna kill all y'all. It's Haley Steinfeld for Sinners. It's time to dream big. Odessa Adzion for Marty Supreme. I mean, there's no other choice. Son Yue-jin for No Other Choice. And she'll put a spell on you, and now you're hers. It's Wumi Masaku for Sinners. Anticipation builds. Can I get a drum roll, please? Thank you very much. And the Rubber Ducky for Best Supporting Actress goes to Amy Madigan from Weapons. Congratulations.
Oh, yes!
Hell
What is
yeah.
it? Did you get a...
What the hell, Jonathan?
Wait, Dan, do the thing where it zooms in on just that. I don't have the control. We got to put just that on the screen for a quick second. That is priceless.
Last year's best supporting actor and this year's best supporting actress.
Okay.
Oh,
but like that fits together.
I'm dead.
Ooh,
I'm
well,
literally
though.
dead.
Let's go ahead and bring us back to our results here, at least the only results I've been keeping full track of. We are now 10 out of 11 with our picks / predictions.
Nice.
So we're
doing
killing
well.
the game. Killing the game. Now, do we want to go ahead and, I guess, see the results to see how much on par everybody else was with us?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So look,
Ooh.
Wunmi did really well, though.
I know, yeah.
She did.
And so did Haley Steinfeld. Holy crap. And Sun Yijin did great, too.
Yeah,
wow.
tied.
Literally tied with Adissa Zion. Wow, that's crazy.
I gotta say that's a pleasant surprise for sure. I would have not expected that at all. Like, and I
Neither
gotta
did
say,
I.
I'm very happy to see it, right? Because that just means that hopefully some people got around to checking that movie out. But I would have expected her to be like in the sliver without a number show.
Sliver.
Yeah, yeah. So that's cool. That's really nice to see. I'm also actually surprised Odessa's as far down as she is, but.
Same. I'm shocked that Odessa is literally as low as she is. Maybe Marty Supreme is not the juggernaut we thought it was going to be.
I didn't.
Or
think
maybe
it,
it
was
just
gonna be.
got out a little too late. You know, maybe
Maybe.
like, and
Yeah.
people didn't get around to checking it out before being able to go ahead and really get all the votes in, because that one
And
was
then
like
also, like, it literally just dropped on digital, I think like a week or two ago. So voting had just ended. So I think it kind of missed that
yes.
kind of window.
Whereas, like with weapons, that's been burned into our brains for about like
Thank you,
a
Mormon.
year now. Thank you guys so much. Thank you everybody for coming back. We love you guys in the chat. Thank you so much.
Love you all.
Next, we happen to go ahead and have our predictions for Best Supporting Actor, since we just chose Best Supporting Actress. So for this here, I feel like I've been kicking off a lot of the predictions, so I want to go ahead and again let the one of you guys take it away. Who are you predicting for this category, sirs?
I don't know. Don't know.
Sean Penn. I think I'm gonna say Sean Penn for this one.
This is a hard one.
I don't know. The reason why I'm going with Sean Penn is just he chewed so much scenery again in the best way. That's and it was just such a quirky, oddball, memorable performance. But yeah, looking at this list, it's tough. It's Delroy Lindo was excellent. I don't know. I'll stick with Sean Penn.
I'm going to go with my boy Delroy Lindo. First of all, I'm just so happy he got the Oscar nomination. I did not think he was going to.
Me too.
And he is just he brings the levity in Sinners that it's so sorely needed. And he's such an incredible actor. It could either be him or Jacob Elordi, I think.
I think Jacob Elordi.
Yeah,
Really? You think for sure?
I mean, I'm not for sure for many of these categories, but I think Jacob Elordi.
I'm also going Jacob Elordi.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, you guys are
okay.
I think there's a definite chance he wins.
I do see Sean Penn as a very close second in this category.
I see Delroy as a close second.
See,
No,
I don't think Sean Penn is close.
I don't.
But we're starting to get things like Amy Madigan. You know what I mean? I feel like that's why I feel like Sean Penn could take this. I don't know. We'll see.
He just had such a like an oddball performance that, you know, something that is it's a lot more as far as like it's stand out. It's not saying it was like the greatest thing to ever grace our screens. I just mean it was a unique character, and usually those tend to like kind of be retained more by people. And it just one battle after another in general just seemed to kind of like cause a huge wave of captivation. So that's the only reason why I kind of wouldn't be shocked. Delroy Lindo, he deserves it. He gives a good performance for sure. So I would like to see him come close. But yeah, I actually still, I don't know. I don't know how many people in totality got around to Frankenstein, but it seems like a pretty decent amount. And I think for anyone that does, I think would be able to agree, like Jacob Elordi is very unrecognizable in that performance in the best of ways.
And he's just the standout of that movie. I mean, he's
Exactly.
really phenomenal there. And I think he surprised all of us. We all kind of thought he was, you know, and he is a pretty boy actor, but like he really killed it in that role.
Yeah, and I saw it in theaters, and right after I heard people say that was Jacob Elordi, like, you were so surprised that it was Jacob Elordi.
I'm going Jacob Elordi.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I
Okay.
agree, Brandon.
So is that our official pick for the squad? Or
I guess we can go with that.
Me and wait, hold on. So me and Jason Elordi, Sean, you have Delroy, Anthony has Penn. Dan, who'd you vote for?
I voted for Jacob Elordi, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. 3. Okay, so majority rules.
with Best Supporting Actor, we have this being brought to us by Popcorn Chat.
Hello, Rubber Ducky Awards 2026. My name is Sarah and I run Popcorn Chat. I like to talk about the latest film and TV releases across all genres here. I'd like to thank the guys for having me involved in this award ceremony, and I'm really excited to see the rest of the winners this evening. Tonight I'll be announcing the winner for the Best Supporting Actor, and here are the nominees. Adam Sandler for Jay Kelly. Delroy Lindo for Sinners. Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein. Sean Penn for One Battle After Another. And Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value. So in this envelope we have the winner for this Rubber Ducky Award. So let's get into it. Don't worry, I won't be saying Luther Vandross is the winner this time. So we have the winner of the Best Supporting Actor for the Rubber Ducky 2026 award is Sean Penn for One Battle After Another.
Wow.
What?
Did I?
No freaking way.
Whoa.
What?
Yes. Yep.
Totally sounds like I wouldn't be surprised if Sean Penn took it.
Give him the frame. Give him the frame.
That's
I didn't
yeah.
No, not him. The
No,
one who
but
put
I was gonna say,
Sean
no, I
Penn.
said- but that wasn't my pick though, right? So I don't deserve the frame here. That's for sure.
Anthony deserves the frame.
Yeah.
That's
Anthony,
all right.
Anthony,
The
that
other-
was your
the
pick
other-
officially.
The other white guy, me. Yeah, okay. This guy. I didn't even I had a background. I could have put up a it is what it is.
Wow.
Oh, I'm happy to see him win it though. It was such an out there bizarre performance.
Yeah, it was.
I was using the Amy Madigan like thing as like an indicator and saying like, oh, okay, it seemed like people like those sort of out there bizarre performances. So maybe they'll go with this, and unsurprisingly they did, I guess we should say.
I just like I thought that the Sinner's Love might drive the win for Delroy Lindo, but also I feel like maybe I was wrong about the Jacob Elordi momentum.
I don't know if this means that you were wrong about that per se. I just think
like for the Oscar.
Yeah, like just in general, I thought that he really like had a lot of momentum going into award season, but maybe not.
No,
Yeah,
I don't know if this would completely like determine that. I think he still absolutely might. I think for again just our particular audience that threw in their voice, I think most of the audience probably happened to just see One Battle After Another. I guarantee almost if we were to take a poll as to like which movie did you just watch, is not just like who would you vote for and certain stuff, but which films did you see? There'd probably be a mass amount more that saw One Battle After Another than Frankenstein, if I had to speculate.
Yeah,
Not a bad speculation. I get where you're coming at, Jace. I think because Frankenstein was on streaming and it was watched not only by the cinephiles like ourselves, but also a lot of the normal fans of movies. I know so many people who have seen Frankenstein, and those same people haven't even seen One Battle After Another.
Same, yeah. I would say I know more people like just normies that aren't like movie cinephiles like us, who have seen Frankenstein over One Battle After Another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So that's surprising
I
for me.
guess
But
I could definitely say that's a solid point.
it's a well-deserved win for Sean Penn.
Oh yeah. Yeah, again, I think he just plays just a quirky enough type of performance to like be stand out for something like this. I mean, yeah, he does a good job in it.
Oof, results, baby. I'm curious.
Yeah, should we see the results?
Is
Yeah,
it
the
close?
results.
That's the question. I'm curious too.
Here are the results for Best Supporting Actor.
Oh,
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
There we
Delroy
go.
getting second there.
Mhm.
Nice.
And Jacob Elordi was a close third. Wow.
Well, there you go. See, he did pretty well. He did really
And
well.
no one saw Sentimental Value, sadly.
Nobody. Nope.
Sentimental, what now?
But it's one of my favorite movies of the year, so if you haven't seen it, it's time for you to watch it.
That
John.
is, something to be said there. Yeah. Oh, I guess a specific call out there.
I've seen Sentimental Value. It's just I don't like it like Sean likes it. I think it's very overwritten, so it's okay.
Oh, his heart. His poor heart. Well, let's see. Looks like as we get to our next category here, moving on, folks, we have now Best Leading Actress in Film, as mentioned below. So as we start up with our predictions on this one, some really good options, to say the least. So I am.
Hard for me.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty back and forth because there's some that I could really run. Like, I love Emma Stone in Begonia. I think she does so good in that film. I haven't seen Hamnet, but I understand that Jessie Buckley is like won many people's hearts as far as like with that performance there. But then personally speaking, I am really rooting for Barbie Ferreira here. Like I really would love to see her take it. But if I'm going with what I predict what the audience picked, I think, unless I hear some opinions that change my mind, which could easily be the case, I think that most people probably went, as Lisa's saying, with Buckley. That's where I think the votes fell.
But are the viewers see this one's real interesting to me because are the viewers going to go with what the Oscars are kind of like gearing towards? I mean, we're pretty. It's almost 100% sure that Jessie Buckley is going to win Best Actress at the Oscars. But are the Rubber Duckies voters going to vote for her? I don't know. I don't think so. I think our Rubber Duckies viewers love Emma Stone. They gave her the Best Actress award for Poor Things, also a Yorgos Lanthimos film. I think they could do it again this year.
They could, Sean. They very much could because of the Emma Stone of it all. But if your question is, do we think the Rubber Duckies voters could vote like the Oscars? That's one of my examples. Emma Stone won for Poor Things, which was such a surprise that year. Then last year, Adrian Brody wins for The Brutalist, another very Oscar baity movie that we thought only 3 people watched. He won the Rubber Ducky. So, yeah, I think Jessie Buckley is going to win this because I do think the Rubber Duckies voters do vote Oscar-like, especially for acting categories, because we have 3 years in a row.
I would say probably not for like the normal categories, but for the acting categories, they do. But also, Sean Penn just won. Could Chase Infinity be the dark horse and win this?
Yeah, I do think Jessie Buckley's just way too strong.
I don't know. I don't think Barbie Ferreira or Renata Reins. Okay, what is it? Reinsve?
Reinsva is what I've always said.
But it's not. Someone just
Cece makes a funny reference to it in her video.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think they have a chance, but the other 3, I could see any of the 3 winning.
I'm going to say Jessie Buckley wins by 42% of the vote.
Wow, that's very specific.
Let's see how close I am.
All right.
You said 42%?
42.
So is Buckley our official pick?
I'm going to say Chase Infinity.
Okay.
Wait, so and then Anthony, who did you lean towards?
I feel like Buckley could take it, but I don't know. Emma Stone, I feel like geez, I'm torn. Emma Stone. Emma Stone. Just
I'll change my vote and I'm gonna go with Anthony for Emma.
Really?
Okay, cool.
Oh god.
I'm going on previous logic now from some of the other wins, but we'll see. Maybe it doesn't hold up. We'll see. Emma Stone's that was a quirky performance as well, and I feel like quirky is like the thing for tonight. That's our theme, So let's see what happens.
Wait, so then if we're split between Buckley and Emma, does that mean we need Dan? Who did you vote for to break the tie?
Ooh, I voted for I think I voted for Jessie Buckley. Even I don't really love Hamlet as much as everyone. Yeah.
I mean, I love Hamlet, and that performance is gut wrenching. So I'll be happy with the Buckley win. I could see our voters go somewhere different with this.
I personally would like to see Emma Stone win, but I think that I would still predict that Buckley's taking it. So that's what we're locking in.
Locking in Buckley.
All right, because we did with being wrong in the last one, we're now 10 for 12. Still a really great ratio, right? But we're technically 10 for 12 here. So okay, let's go ahead and see everybody. We got Best Actress being presented to us by CC Clemens.
What is up, you guys? CC Clemens. I want to thank Sean for reaching out to me to participate in the 5th Annual Rubber Duckies Award. All right, this is my first time here doing this, so if this is your first time seeing me, hello. How art thou? How are you doing? Nice to meet you.
Shame.
I will be presenting the nominees and the winner for Best Actress. I chose Best Actress because female power! This category is for the leading ladies that ate and left no crumbs, not a single one, not a morsel of a crumb, not a microscopic piece of a crumb on that plate. These are the performances that stood out last year, so I'll provide the nominees, and then we'll see what everyone voted for, or what the majority voted for. Not everyone. Everyone didn't vote for the same thing. You know, you got different categories, you got different people doing different things, different sections, so different percentages, but overall, we're going to see who the vast majority voted for. I just explained that like you didn't even know how that worked. All right, so the first nominee is Barbie Ferreira, and Bob Trevino likes it. I don't know, I get the urge to, when I saw her last name, I just wanted to say, Furiosa! Furiosa! Barbie Ferreira. Okay. Chase Infinity in One Battle After Another. What I like about this, so much is her name is Chase Infinity. Is that her legal name? Probably not. We don't know. Y'all know how celebrities do it. It makes sense. The name works. Anyways, her name is Chase Infinity, and I love how like one of the biggest scenes of the movie, there's like a chase scene that felt infinite. It felt infinite. Will it end? Would it end? You know what I'm saying? Chase Infinity. Get it? I just made that up today. Emma Stone and Bugonia. Is it Bugonia? Bugonia? Yep. There's just some names, pronunciations that don't clock for me. That's one of them. Bugonia, how to say?
Begonia.
Begonia. Scratch all of what I said. Begonia.
Shame.
Emma Stone, Begonia. Jessie Buckley and Hamnet. I've heard of many great things about Hamnet. I'm still not mentally ready for the cry session. I'm hearing nothing but I cried, and that's beautiful. I've mentioned this before in another collaboration. I don't have the mental capacity right now for it. I need some business months before I'm ready to like open myself to that emotional wreckness that will be happening once I watch this movie. It's also generally not my like genre I typically go for, but I'm hearing so many great things about it. It's like, all right, I guess I'll try it out when I'm ready. Ooh, we're gonna have to go ahead and.
Renate Reinsve.
Renate Reinsve. I don't even know why y'all did that to me like that. That's crazy work. But Renate Reinsve and Sentimental Value. I've heard some great things about that as well. It doesn't fit my normal niche or go-to for movie genres, and it wasn't available in my area when it first came out, which is the best way to catch me. If you want me to watch something, please release it in my area. Otherwise, if I'm not like crackhead crazy about it or super intrigued, it's a challenge for me to want to watch it after the fact. And the winner for Best Leading Actress is... That's my drum roll. Oh, look at that. Begonia. Emma Stone in Begonia. Yes.
Shame.
So the people have voted Emma Stone did her thing in Begonia. I agree. While it wasn't like my top 10 of last year and not my personal favorite from the last few films she's done with, what's that guy's name? Yorgos Lanthimos, is that his name? Ooh, if I got that right. Poor Things is my number one. Out of those kinds of kindness, what was even that? What was that? Okay, anyways, we're talking about Begonia. It is my second favorite out of the three. Emma Stone is just a GOAT. I love what she does. I love what she's about. She shaved her head for the role. That's like not something that's never been done before. I mean, anytime I can make a reference to Stranger Things 11, I will do so. But it calls for a great experience, and it has some mystery to it. Like, is she an alien or nah? Which one? She's not just playing with them. She's playing with me too. I don't know. Which one is it? So that is all on my end. Thank you, Sean, for asking me to join this. If there's one thing you guys don't know about me, you would know this on my videos. I make sure to let you guys know to drink that water. Too many human beings, on average, are dehydrated. And why are we doing that? Don't do that. Do something else. Stay hydrated. But that is all. Make sure y'all stay hydrated. And back to you.
Damn. That was crazy. Huh? So Sean's theory is no longer a theory. It is now truth. Emma Stone just has the Rubber Duckies community's hearts.
Yep.
Yes.
I just had a feeling people love Emma Stone. They love her. And I think our viewers love her even more than the normal population.
Well, man, no, that's great to see, because that was my vote. I'm very pleased by that. I just was pleasantly surprised. I didn't honestly know if that's where everybody else is going to lean towards there. So although it does mean that we are now 10 out of 13 as far as our collective voting process here, I will say that I'm kind of happy though, because I like the results.
Thank you to Cece. That was hilarious. She has incredible comic timing.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, no, that was definitely hilarious to sit through. So I definitely appreciate as far as all of that from everybody so far. But yeah, Cece, thank you kindly as far as for that. Results, right? Should we look at?
Yeah,
I was wrong about 42% Jessie Buckley.
So best leading actress.
It is so surprising. Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I should have said 42% Emma Stone. I would have been closer.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Jesse Buckley and Chase are close, so we weren't wrong there. I love that Barbie Ferreira got 11%. That makes me so happy.
I like that Chase Infinity got a good chunk there too. She was great in that. That was a more subtle performance, especially.
She was really good, yeah.
Especially in comparison to some of the others, but yeah, it's good to see.
Yeah. Shoot. And then I can't say that I'm too surprised that Renata has like the sliver with that. It's nice to see that there were some votes. Apparently she got some love. Predictions when it comes to best leading actor, always a very interesting category to be able to kind of get into here, because we got some great performances this year, as we do generally every year with this one. I do feel like this is another one that easily could fall into the Sinners love and wave that has been taking over, so it would not shock me whatsoever if Michael B. Jordan ended up taking this one. With that being said, did I freeze up the? Okay, there we go.
You're okay.
With that being said, I would definitely kind of throw my vote in towards. Oh gosh, yeah. I think the crowd picked Michael B. Jordan. I'd like to see Dylan O'Brien take it, but I think that Michael B. Jordan was selected.
This, first of all, is my favorite category of the night. These performances are freaking incredible, all 5 of them. I would love to see Dylan O'Brien win. That's my favorite performance from last year. But I think that our boy Michael B. Jordan is probably going to win.
Okay, so
I think I agree. Michael B. Jordan will probably take it. I'd like to see Timothée Chalamet take it. I think that was the best performance, at least for me. It was just so grueling and relentless, and kept you on edge. And he just was able to maintain that energy throughout. That would be my pick. But like I said, I think Michael B. Jordan will probably take it. That was an excellent performance as well. 2 performances, really. So all credit due. Right.
But, I mean, Wake Up Dead Man won Best Popcorn Flick. Could Josh O'Connor be the upset?
Dude, I was thinking about that. Yeah. And that was a killer performance.
There was.
It really was. I loved Challengers, but I wasn't completely sold on him as an actor yet, but he sold me in Wake Up Dead Man. He was incredible.
Yes, definitely. My vote was Dylan O'Brien.
Okay.
I wish he was my favorite. Like that one scene is my favorite. Especially, but he played two roles just like Michael B. Jordan did. All right, we'll take the voting out of it. I was between Michael B. Jordan and Timothée Chalamet on who was gonna win. Yeah.
But are we
Dylan O'Brien though? I think Dylan O'Brien, I didn't think he had no chance though.
No, I think he's got a shot for sure. I guess I could say that's dependent on how many people have seen Twinless, but
right, it did win Best Hidden Gem, so who the hell knows? I don't know with this one. I can't wait to find out.
and DiCaprio's in there too. We haven't even mentioned it. We'll see.
Oh, I know.
I know.
It's very difficult.
Poor DiCaprio, he's just so we just take him for granted.
Yeah, you're right.
I
That's
know.
the best way to put it. Yeah.
That's a very good description because dude's solid through and through, with every performance he gives. But it sounds like again collectively we're leaning towards Jordan as our pick.
Yeah. I would say so.
Okay, so that's our prediction is that
I'm Timmy, but I'm outvoted. I'm Timmy though.
That's why I was saying is as far as the overall right the final decision, I guess. But yeah, okay, so we're landing on that, but we'll see. John, you could be right. It looks like for this one here, we got a special treat. We always love getting the chance to go ahead and as far as have some sort of collaborative effort with this particular channel here. They've been coming through for quite a few years for us, and we love seeing them every time. So presenting Best Actor for us this year is going to be Fish Jelly.
That's Nick.
And that's Joseph. And today we're here to present the award for Best Actor at the 5th Annual Rubber Duckies.
That's right. Fun fact, while there are 5 nominees, there were actually 7 performances.
And the nominees are... Aren't you glad he's almost finished with his awards campaign?
Timothée Chalamet and Marty Supreme.
Put up your dukes. If it's not one thing, it's another.
Leonardo DiCaprio in One Battle After Another.
You'll want him even if he's not your blood type.
Michael B. Jordan in Sinners.
You're not seeing double. He's a dead ringer.
Dylan O'Brien in Twinless.
And you can't take him to church. He's already there.
Josh O'Connor in Wake Up Dead Man, A Knives Out Mystery.
And the winner is...
Michael B. Jordan in Sinners.
Okay. Okay.
Dang. I think we have an understanding of the voting for the most part now, don't we?
Yep. Clearly, Sinners taking it all. This is reminding me of just how we've had this quite a few times throughout different years where there's one that kind of sweeps a lot of the evening. And right. This is reminding me of just the times we had Everything Everywhere All at Once, when nearly everything that it was a part of.
Yeah. So here's a quick question. Was it in the category that it didn't win?
Yeah, it didn't win in Best Supporting Actor or Best Supporting Actress.
There you go. Okay. All right. So
guys, we're back on our winning streak, if you will. Because now, hold on, let me update this. What are we? We were 10 for 13. We're now 11 out of 14.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to update that.
Curious what the pie chart looks like.
Exactly, though. You read my mind, Anthony. Let's see what those pies look like.
It's for Best Leading Actor.
Oof.
Whoa. That's a hefty chunk of pie for Mr. Michael B. Jordan there.
Go ahead and kick ass. Wow.
Dylan O'Brien did really good, though. That
I'm
makes me
glad.
happy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. I love to see Dylan O'Brien have such a high number up there. And he's really, really close to Timothy.
And unfortunately, that love for Wake Up Dead Man did not transfer over here for Josh O'Connor.
No.
Wow. It's a surprising number, actually. He was excellent in that.
He was.
Yeah, he really was.
I'm really shocked that Josh O'Connor got so little. Wow.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I know. Well, maybe it's because he got so lost within the ensemble of the movie.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Sorry. Good. Now that was a good one, everybody. All right. All right. So we'll go ahead and start predicting best ensemble here. I think that we're sticking with the trend at this point, right? I mean, I feel like one of the reasons I think, John, you just have good predictions in the first place, but you also are usually good at that because you're basing it off of trends, and they seem to definitely play a part. And with here, I don't really see anything different in this case, although there are a lot of great ensembles. Like I really think that the ensemble within Thunderbolts is incredible. As far as just the different people all working together and everything like that, and kind of everybody still getting their shine. I think One Battle After Another has amazing performances through and through, a lot of big names within there. Obviously, Marty Supreme, everyone's killing it. Long Walk, I think, is kind of an underrated choice within here. Nonetheless, it's my way of getting to it. I still think that the people voted for Sinners within this.
Yeah.
Me too, yeah.
Same. Sinners, I would go with. It would be nice to see Thunderbolts maybe get this, but Sinners will take it. Sinners, I feel like Sinners is the winner, though. To me, it's not even a matter of like, oh, I would like. I feel like Sinners is this is a well-deserved win for Sinners.
Yeah, it's such a fantastic ensemble. There's so many good performances in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think Sinners wins. But I mean, One Battle After Another has also a fantastic supporting cast.
I think the reason why I like Thunderbolts is I feel like they almost caught lightning in a bottle again with the same kind of energy as like Guardians of the Galaxy in terms of that ensemble cast and how everybody just meshed together so nicely. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Thunderbolts I would love for a win, and I'm glad that it got nominated 3 times though tonight.
Yeah. Well, and I think the only thing I'll just throw in real quick in regards to this category is, as much as there is a good cast through and through for like Marty Supreme and One Battle After Another, excuse me, there's kind of limited instances where a lot of them are on screen together. And I'm not saying that doesn't make them qualifiable for this this category, but I think that's one of the nicer things within this is when you do see the ensemble together. And that's one thing where I have to hand it to Sinners is right. It's a lot of everybody coming together, and that's whereas like again, One Battle After Another, there's some great performances, but they're usually all separated. There's times where they kind of come together, but they're usually kind of more dispersed from each other. So I think that might play into this even more. It feels like an ensemble with Sinners. Again, that's why I think Thunderbolts is deserving to be in this category too. But yeah, I guess Sinners.
Same thing for Long Walk too.
True, right? That one they're together obviously the entirety of the time, right? So
yes, and I almost didn't vote for Long Walk just because it's very much the Cooper Hoffman and David Johnson, like they're the main two, and I love them, and they're like the standouts. But thinking about it, like rewatching it, I'm like, yeah, everyone is so good here.
Nice. Well, I think what's nice is we can safely also predict that we won't go down during this announcement because there's no clips for this particular category. So yeah, we should be good, right? We should be good.
Unless the squeaking of a duck that I added in is copyrighted. But no. But no.
Damn it, Dan. No, all right. So everybody, we have Best Ensemble coming up here, being presented to us by Did You See That?
Hey, Cinema Squad. Thank you guys so much for having me to present the award for Best Ensemble. Now, at the time of this recording, I searched all over the UK. I could not find the Best Ensemble. They just don't make them the same as they do here in America. Yeah, I'm in Hollywood in a hotel right now. So I'm here to present the award for Best Ensemble. Let me just grab a glass of champagne very quickly. Now, no champagne, let's get on to this. So here are the nominees. The Long Walk, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Thunderbolts. Okay, drum roll. The winner is Sinners. Massive congratulations.
Yep. Yep.
That was the most annoying rubber duck sound.
I know.
possibly find.
It's technically duck, but
Legit.
I was like,
I love that.
Also, Dan, it unfortunately did. We're down again on both channels, so I'm just joking. I'm so happy to say I'm joking. I'm just saying let's go straight to the results because we all predicted this. We figured we saw this coming. There's some good choices, but let's just see how much this swept the field.
yeah. Let's see. Best ensemble.
Oh my gosh!
Whoa.
Wow.
Sweat.
One. All right.
Damn Sinners.
Yeah.
Sinners.
It swept.
One battle second though.
Yeah.
Shoot,
One
Marty
battle is
Supreme in last place with this one.
That's craziness. I am shocked at people did not see Marty Supreme.
I think they just didn't see it in time for this, and maybe they just didn't see it in general. But I think specifically maybe just didn't see it in time for voting. That was one of the few ones we had that was still in theaters as we were putting the voting together. So you know what I mean? I think maybe that kind of worked against it a little bit, but still, for people that knew who was going to be in it, a little shocked at that. But oh my gosh, what a triumph there as far as for Sinners. That was just knocking everyone out of the way like it's nobody's business.
Yep.
Yes.
And it's so well deserved. That cast is insane.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and going back to Jason's point, because everybody was together in that, and we got to see more interaction and interplay between all of the players. I feel like that's what you think of when you think more of an ensemble, as opposed to them being, separated throughout the movie a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly. Well, shoot. All right. Now at this point, also, we are safe to say, 12 for 15?
We get in there.
Yeah, we have another milestone as well. Kind of. Not yet, but so in Rubber Duckies history, the film with the most wins, it was The Substance from last year. It got 5 wins.
Oh,
so that's
wow.
still our number one film. We are tied. Sinners is tied right now
Oh, wow.
at 5.
So could go over. Could go over.
Mhm.
It's only nominated for one more, and that's for Best Picture. So will it win?
It'll win.
Picture, Sinners is officially the most winningest Rubber Duckies film ever.
Dang.
Wow.
That is crazy to think about. I'm surprised.
Watch it lose Best Picture out of nowhere.
That would be funny, man. Wow.
That would be crazy.
But even then, it would still be tied for the most wins, right? So it's at least currently set that record, or again tied that record. So yeah, that is crazy. All right, well, let's see here. On to one that is diving back into mostly the animated side of things, because vocal performances tend to derive from those. We have Best Vocal Performance as far as predictions for this one. You know what? Excuse me. This was one where I was actually very appreciative that as I was going through the clips, that it gave me more of a chance to be discovering these vocal performances. For example, Jimmy Simpson within this category. I actually didn't realize as far as anything really too much about that show, nor his performance specifically. He's hilarious in every single little bit that I found from that show. So I think that could be a contender if anyone's seen that. However, I think that Una Chaplin potentially is going to take it here. And I only think that because, Avatar is just so known about. And I think it's either going to be between that or Jason Bateman. But I don't know. I have a feeling that I'm leaning towards Una Chaplin.
What about Arden Cho and EJ for K-pop? I mean, K-pop's dominating.
That's my pick is Arden Cho and EJ. I think they're getting this.
I couldn't convince everybody. Did that seem convincing though? I just was hoping that maybe some other love. No, I know. I could say everything. Yeah, by the way, meant everything that I said still, but jokes aside, not again, any of that was a joke. There wasn't really any sarcasm. But no, I'm well aware that yes, I think Arden Cho's also going to take it. I just really wanted to at least give some recognition where it's due, because I think this is another one we could be yeah, we know.
So I believe that even though this is the second year for this category, that moving forward, I do believe that vocal performance and animated film will go hand in hand. And you're going to prove me right with Arden Cho and EJ getting the win.
Yes, I agree on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. If I could be as far as being very, very direct and on point, this is another one where I'd be pretty shocked if she didn't happen to win this, right? I mean, again, I'd love seeing some love given to the other people that I'd thrown out there. I think they did a really good job, but there's no way that Arden's not taking this. So, with that being said, I guess we shall see if we are correct here. Let's go ahead and take a glance, everybody. Being presented to us for Best Vocal Performance is Brandon Roy.
Hello, everyone. I am so excited to be presenting at this year's Rubber Ducky Awards. My name is Brandon G. Roy. I love posting reviews to the latest and greatest movies, talking about pop culture, and just any little silly thing that comes to mind. I am so honored to be presenting for the category of Best Vocal Performance. And the nominees are Arden Cho and EJ for K-Pop Demon Hunters. Dave King for Common Side Effects. Jason Bateman for Zootopia 2. Jimmy Simpson for Haunted Hotel. And Una Chaplin for Avatar, Fire and Ash. And the winner is, drumroll please, Arden Cho and EJ for K-Pop Demon Hunters.
Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of YouTube.
That is awesome. K-pop.
K-pop.
Whoa.
Yeah, right.
Can I start with a new milestone?
Yeah.
K-pop Demon Hunters now is the most awarded animated movie for the Rubber Duckies with 3 wins.
Wow.
That, I gotta say, not surprising, deserves it, and awesome. The fact that we're setting like multiple types of records in ways, right? That one setting a record, we got one tying a record for stuff. Cool.
There's another one, if I can. The Rubber Duckies has never predicted the Oscar for Best Animated Picture. And K-pop won. So what's happening? Are we breaking that record, or is Rubber Duckies bad luck for whoever wins for the Oscar?
That's a good question.
We are now 13 for 16 on our predictions as a group here. So I think we're doing pretty decent there. And at this point, I mean, shoot, even if we didn't predict the last 2 correctly, we're still very much in like winning favor as far as our predictions. I think we know our fans pretty well, because that's right. What we're basically trying to do is predict what they're going to be picking. So I think we've got this on lock, unless they just completely throw us for a loop again for these last ones. Coming up next year that we have to go ahead and start guessing and predicting about
are the results.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was just actually going to say we didn't see the results. Hold on. So good. I didn't even say the category. I keep you on the edge of your seat there. All right. Results. I was like, the whole getting disconnected for the moment there threw me for the loop. I'm sorry. See the results as far as for this vocal performance, shall we?
Yes, vocal performance.
Wow.
Holy guacamole.
Sweat,
I know.
man.
Dude,
K-pop sweat. Honestly, in hindsight, if we put K-pop in picture, I would have been scared.
I was thinking that.
I know.
That's a good point. Yeah, it's weird to think about how it would do within Best Picture if it was.
Just would have tied with Sinners, and that would have been a wrap.
Exactly.
Well, the love for K-pop Demon Hunters is real.
I'm happy to see Dave King get some love as well. Common Side Effects. Sean, again,
Jason Bateman, I'm good. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I can't say it surprised me that Jimmy Simpson didn't get too much recognition within there. It did, because I myself had never even really heard too much of the show, unfortunately, until it was nominated and we were talking about it. But yeah, that's one to be checking out for sure. But all good performances. But I can't say that that I'm at all taken aback to see Arden be kind of taking that by storm. That's one that I think was an easy choice for most people. I don't know. Again, that's most people probably saw K-pop. can see why they lead into that. Well, all right.
Yep.
We've been talking about a lot of the best of the best of the best of everything. And of course, that's still where we're going to end things. But we can't finish this off here without predicting some of the absolute worst nonsense that we received throughout this year. Now, of course, everybody, please understand, just like the best choices are completely subjective, this is also completely subjective.
Except War of the Worlds.
Yeah, right. Like, exactly, right? If some of you out there feel like, hey, what the heck? War of the Worlds was literally my favorite film of 2025. Then you know what? All the more to you. I kind of can't help but question your judgment within films. But hey, you know what? You do you. You do you. Okay. So, yeah, right. To each their own. Guys, do we have any specific predictions on this one? I think that overall, I'm just going to make it quick and short. Although out of the ones I've seen from this list, I'd have to throw it to Black Phone 2, which I feel still kind of conflicted about, but mostly sure about. But I think War of the Worlds is the choice amongst the audience.
Yep. I agree with you. Yeah, it's viral because of how bad it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazon drones coming to save the day on an Amazon Prime original movie.
Brandon, I agree with you, bro. I think this might be the biggest one.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, possibly. Well, I guess we're sticking as far as collectively with that. So, right, our group vote here is War of the Worlds. But let's go ahead and see again as far as if we are correct. So, let's see with this one. Forgive me, hold on. It's IMO, right? That's for this one.
IMO,
yes,
yeah.
I reviews.
Just want to make sure. I'm sorry. Worst film, everybody, being presented to us by IMO Reviews Elliot.
Hello everyone, it's me, Elliot from IMO Reviews, also known as commonly as the Grumpy Ginger, complaining and moaning about movies that many of you enjoyed. Also offering live streams of watch-alongs, gaming, and in-depth analysis video essays on the media that I love. And I'd like to say a huge thank you to the Cinema Squad for asking me to present this award. Some of you might be wondering why I look like I'm dressed for a funeral, and that would be because someone has to win Worst Movie of 2025, and it feels only fitting that the Grumpy Ginger be the one to declare it. That, and I thought I'd bring a bit of British sophistication to the party. It's the very least I could do, old boy. Many would say that these movies deserve to be forgotten about instantly, burnt at the stake for their crimes against cinema. But I say no. These movies should be celebrated just as much as The Shawshank Redemption or Pulp Fiction, for being so utterly bad that it would be impossible to ever ignore it. And the beautifully disastrous nominees for Worst Film of 2025 are The Black Phone 2, Death of a Unicorn, Die, My Love, Ella McKay, and War of the Worlds. And you wonderful people voted for War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
I guess
Come on. I am so intrigued. What is the results for this one? Honestly, I'm so intrigued. I really think it's going to be high.
Thank you very much, Elliot. That was hilarious. Right, we appreciate that. So again, and great to have you as far as a part of the presenting crowd there. With the choice itself, I definitely am right there with you, John. In case that wasn't happened to be picked up as well, right? Just let's see the results. I'm very curious to see the results on this one.
Yes, the results for worst film.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, that's pretty high. It's pretty high. Okay.
Yeah. Black Phone 2 got second.
It did.
Hey, there we go. There we go.
Dang.
How dare they ruin a good first movie, like continuing it like that? That's I don't know. I feel like Black Phone 2 had so much potential. It really did. I mean,
I didn't mind it.
Black Phone 2
it's not like all of
not holding back.
It was bad through and through. I actually think it started off. Excuse me, in my personal opinion, I think it lost me in. Jeez, man, it was relentless. In the last act of Black Phone 2 is when it really lost me. Is all I was trying to say. Right? I think it was actually decent up until that point, and then again, the very end of it is just like I couldn't stop laughing but not in the way a movie should be making you laugh. And it's also not a comedy. So, you know, that kind of speaks to that. That's why I think you deserve to be part of the group at least. But yeah, I'm not surprised War of the Worlds still good.
So no Black Phone 3? No.
Oh man, no, you kidding me? It's Black Phone 3 in space.
Just keep with the campiness, I guess. Yeah.
I don't need any more Black Phone.
No. And that's a perfect example of one they should have just left alone in the first place, right? Like the one movie was intriguing enough. I'm not saying they couldn't have done something good with it potentially, but it kind of just made sense to leave it. So. Hey, is that the biggest percentage, by the way?
So no, I don't think so. I remember 60. I don't know where, but I remember seeing a 60 something.
Okay.
Somewhere. Maybe K-pop Demon Hunters for animated.
Something like that. Yeah, it was. I think it was a K-pop somewhere.
Okay.
Ash I heard was no bueno.
Ash I heard was bad. Anthony, you voted for it to be in here, but it wasn't.
Yeah, okay. That one, it started sort of okay, had some promise, but it went off the rails pretty quickly, unfortunately.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is a good list.
Support independent cinema, but not that.
Yeah.
Well, let's see here. Believe it or not, guys, can you actually believe that we are on the predictions for the last category here?
I can't. No.
Also, hold on. We are 14 out of 17 at this point.
Okay. We did so good.
Yeah.
And I think we all know who's going to win this.
Yeah. I was going to say the same thing.
Yep, long walk. Long walk.
Long walk with the surprise of the year.
No, clearly it's going to be Bob Trevino likes it.
I mean, the night started off with a surprise.
Dan, can you put up the nominees again?
And there were
lots. Yeah. I was just gonna go through some.
Surprises throughout.
Yeah, what were you saying, Anthony?
Oh no, I was gonna say I felt like that first pick shocked us, so I'm curious if the last one will. I don't think it will. I also think it'll be Sinners.
All right, so Better Man, Goose Egg, Bob Trevino, Goose Egg, Frankenstein, a Goose Egg, Long Walk, a Goose Egg, Marty Supreme, a Goose Egg.
Oh my god!
And that's it. Okay, a lot of goose eggs this year because of Sinners.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow.
By goose eggs, guys, I mean a big fat 0 because it looks like a goose egg.
Right. It didn't win anything.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. Well, I mean, then yeah, it would be very bizarre to see the trend break at this point. So I'm definitely throwing. Can we just agree unanimously? Sinners is the guess for this one.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Sinners. And also,
we won't be back in a minute anyway, so let's just say it now. Sorry. That's really cynical.
Oh gosh, yeah. No, hopefully not. All right. Well, let's see.
We will be back. Please don't leave.
Yes, please. Right, especially because we're at the tail end of this. And speaking of which, we always try to save a very unique surprise, if you will, when it comes to any presenter for that matter. And of course, so super grateful as far as to everybody. We are really as far as pleasantly surprised to say that we were able to go ahead and get this next person to present anything for us whatsoever. So shout out to you. And when I say you, specifically everybody, we have Best Picture being announced and presented to us by Dan Merle.
Bro.
Dan
Merle.
Crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy to me.
Hello, Rubber Duckies fans. My name is Dan Merle, and I know it's been a long show, so let's get to the big prize of the evening, Best Picture. It is my distinct honor to be presenting this award. It's an honor because I grew up hearing my grandmother tell me stories of her and her sisters huddled around the radio, waiting to hear news of who won the Ducky that year. She said it was her most prominent childhood memory, that and Pearl Harbor. I am holding the winner of this year's Best Picture award in my hand, but before we get to it, let's get to the nominees. The nominees for Best Picture are Better Man, Bob Trevino Likes It, Begonia, Frankenstein, The Long Walk, Marty Supreme, One battle after another. Sinners. Twinless. And Weapons. And so here we are at the big moment. As I said, I have the winner of the award here in my hand. The winner of this year's Rubber Ducky for Best Picture is, I didn't say which hand, Sinners.
Guys, thank you, Dan Merle.
Thank you so much, Dan. Yeah, just a million thank yous. Obviously, right to everybody. Just couldn't even believe that there was a response from someone of that caliber. So appreciate you bringing your presence to this award show here, sir. It was an honor. And man, obviously, now we get our answer to us predicting the correct thing in the past, which means, gentlemen, hold on, before anything else, we officially ended this year. What on earth is happening? All right. We officially ended this year at, what, 15 out of 18 as far as being correct.
Nice.
We did great.
Yeah. Connection's been ridiculous over here for whatever reason, on top of YouTube just being funny. So
no, we did great for sure.
Appreciate the patience. Well, my goodness. Not only did we do good, is there any just additional thoughts about like Best Picture? Is there anything I guess we're saying about anybody else in this category, or just straight to the results, perhaps?
Well deserved. Well deserved.
Well deserved.
I'm happy to see it. It's good.
I loved Marty Supreme as well, though. But Sinners is my
no
favorite.
doubt. Yeah, there were a lot of awesome.
And
things.
I don't think it's gonna win Best Picture. So
don't either
at the Oscars. So the fact that it won the Best Picture at the Rubber Duckies is awesome.
Yes, definitely.
Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern on Sin's Corners channel, we're doing the 5th Annual Rubber Duckies Film and TV Awards after show. Where Sin and a couple of other people, an esteemed panel, will be talking about the winners of tonight's show, and also probably talk about all of the technical difficulties. So make sure to stay tuned for that. That's tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern.
Yes. Thank you, Lisa. Yep, excited for that.
Great graphic for that.
Great job.
Got the same thing, bro.
Yeah. Thank you, Brandon.
Well, all right. Okay, at this point, now that we've gotten to where we have, this is like the most kind of awkward and bittersweet part, I guess. You know, it's like it's so nice to get through it all. It's nice to be here and have done this. But then it's also like, oh my gosh, wait, now we have to start to bring things to a close, I guess.
Not before we close the results, though.
Oh, the results. You know, maybe that's worth looking at. I guess.
Maybe.
Let's see how much. Yeah, let's see how much of a landslide that it was for Sinners.
All right, let's see. Best motion picture.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. And then one battle, and then Marty at 3. Okay.
Good.
Oh,
Yeah,
Marty
one
got 3rd,
battle.
huh? And then Better Man got 4th.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Whoa. The
Wow.
last one actually have a number be shown there. Yeah. That, I got to say, one battle after another getting second is definitely something I would expect to see as well. That's probably what I would have guessed. But yeah, this is something where I did anticipate probably as much of a landslide as we see here for Sinners.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy. People
so-
love Sinners.
So, of course, Sinners is now the winningest film in Rubber Duckies history with 6 wins. That's insane to me. I don't know if anything's really gonna touch that. We don't know. I would have said that last year, but the substance, you know. So here we are a year later. And also another thing, last year's Rubber Duckies, we awarded the least amount of movies out of all the years. And we also did this year as well. We tied it at 10 movies, or 10 projects rather, because I'm including TV into that as well. We awarded 10 projects this year. We awarded 10 projects last year, and it's been the least amount. And usually, and that the reason why that is, it's because one movie is taking over. That's why.
Mm.
True.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So 10 movies that like have more
Projects.
than one vote.
Sure. Like, exactly.
Yeah, only 10 films that got at least one vote.
At least, yes, at least one vote. One win. Sorry, one win.
Okay.
So this
I see what you're
year,
saying.
right? So this year, Rubber Duckies went home to War of the Worlds, Begonia, One Battle, Weapons, It, The Pit, Sinners, Twinless, K-pop, and Wake Up Dead Man. 10 projects went home with Rubber Duckies, which is tied with the least amount.
Okay.
Last year and this year. Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
No, I appreciate that breakdown. That definitely clarified it.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, shoot. All right. So definitely is, creating some interesting history as we continue and start to officially now begin to be on the precipice of wrapping up year 5. Can't believe it. Every single time that the opportunity comes to pull this jacket out of the closet is always a something I look forward to very much. And it's so nuts year after year to see how this has grown and changed and evolved. And speaking of evolution, wow, perfect time. I literally did not know that you were about to pull that up. So thank you, because that was way too wicked good of timing there, Dan. Not just to all of our presenters, because we've said that throughout the show, but it can't be said enough. And then also, though, to our Academy members, right? This is the first year we have actually grown the base of people that choose the nominations that you end up voting between. So literally can't say thank you enough as far as to each of you that have joined us and decided to go ahead and be part of this entire process. You know what I mean? To continue to make it what it is. Gentlemen, of course, I wanted to open up the board real quick. Because I could just continue to say a bunch of thank yous. I'll probably still end with something at the tail end of it, but I wanted to open the board to make sure you all had a chance to say something to finish this up here.
I will say, I guess YouTube punished us tonight for being sinners. And it's been one battle after another. But we used our weapons of perseverance and came through. It was a long walk, though. It definitely was a long walk. And
bro, give him the screen. Anthony. Anthony.
Am I the better man? Am I the better man? No. And but thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for sticking with us. And it's been a pleasure being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anthony.
Yeah, absolutely.
God, I feel a lot of sentimental value right now.
All right.
You're gonna try and top that, Sean?
No, man, but thank you to every presenter, everybody from the Academy. A lot of hard work went into it, and again, we really persevered through this. Man, we went with the punches, and I'm happy that all was said and done, and we have this. So again, thank you to everybody. Thank you to Dan Merle as well. Just like everybody that did videos, you guys didn't need to make it, and you decided to go ahead and do it. I'm just shocked someone on the caliber of Dan Merle was, like as Brandon said, such a G to actually do it for us. So thank you.
Yeah, seriously.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. You guys are amazing.
Well stated. Dan.
Yeah. I gotta echo everything that everyone has said. Thank you so much to everyone. I had a lot of fun running the show today. Doing the background banners and all that. I love this. I love doing the Rubber Duckies, and I love all our audience members too. So thank you.
Yeah, seriously, you guys are the best for again putting up with everything between the technical difficulties and even when there wasn't, right? As far as just kind of sticking around for the entirety of the show as we hope this has been a good use of your time, that you have been entertained. Make sure that you spread this around. If there's people that you know that didn't get a chance to see this live, obviously, has been mentioned a couple times, we'll have the full version up. In the meantime, you can still check out the funny, live streams as is, kind of how they're put in place, but we'll have the full version up sooner than later. And beyond that, it's fair to say we just look a lot forward to next year, of course, but we look forward to a good year of film and TV until then to go ahead and get us to our choices and everything. And my gosh, as much as I don't want it to be over, man, you know, it's one of those, I feel like it's only appropriate that we start to say our final goodbyes. All I will end with real quick is, you know, besides a bazillion other thank yous, if you'd be so kind to subscribe to the channel, both of which that you might be viewing on, right, whether it's Lost on the Reel or the Cinema Squad itself, we would greatly appreciate that. Follow us on Instagram if you're looking for all the updates of what may be coming next besides the Rubber Duckies. And until next time, right, we can't wait to see.
And stick around for the outro
again,
for a final funny joke. The outro. Yeah.
Hopefully YouTube will be kinder to us next time, you know?
Hopefully.
Hey, hopefully my internet will be kinder to us next time. You know what I mean? So, you know, a lot of things to hope for. But, you know, until then, right? Once again, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, whatever the case may be in your respective time zones. We thank you for being here. We appreciate you all. Take care.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.